Bear, welcome. EPV, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let me turn my volume up here for you guys. Just looking. How you doing? Welcome. S_, welcome. We'll get to your questions here, guys, in just a moment. We just opened up. We're going to let some people filter in. Cash out. Cody, welcome. Dracula, good afternoon. Welcome. CryptoDam88, welcome. We're just getting fired up here, so hang tight, everybody. We'll get chatting in just a moment. I just opened up the live. We're going to let some people filter in. For those of you who are here early, don't forget to hit that like, don't forget to hit that follow, and don't forget to share the live. I got my cup of Java here with me. I'm ready to go. I was munching on some snacks. How's everybody doing out there? I hope all you guys out there in the IHodlLife community are doing absolutely fantastic. And for anyone who is new here and joining in for the first time, well, nothing interesting to see over here. All right, let's see. What do you guys got on there for some questions? Let's see what's going on here. We're going to talk today, just so you guys know, we're going to talk today about home banking. The topic of today's live is going to be home banking, and we're going to educate people about how to take custody of their own finances and how to understand how to do their own banking interior at home or within their own family, and not need to use outside governing forces that take custody of your finances. And if they happen to crash or close their doors, you are SOL for accessing your money. So we're going to talk today about home banking. And of course, any other topics that you guys drop in the comments. It's always about you, the community. So let me scroll up here and see right away. S_78691, very first question of the day. He says to me, Tristan, hello, do you buy Bitcoin or ETH? And the answer to that is both. Just looking. How you doing, buddy? You're looking fantastic. S_78691 says, what coins should I invest in? And the answer to that is very simple. The ones you should invest in are the ones that you've researched and you clearly understand why you want to or don't want to invest in them, and then you won't lose your money. So those are the ones you want to invest in, the ones you've researched and you understand why you do or don't want to invest in them. If you invest in coins, just so you know, S_78691. If you invest in a cryptocurrency or any coin for that matter, because someone told you to, and you don't know why you own the asset, you'll lose your money. Because the price of crypto is very volatile, and the price will increase too quick or it will decrease too quick, and you won't be able to understand the long-term fundamental of the utility of the cryptocurrency that you're holding because you just bought it because someone said so and you don't know why. And for that reason, you'll sell too soon when it's rushing up, or you'll sell too soon when it's rushing down. And for those reasons, you'll end up missing the real great opportunity. So make sure you do the research and make sure you understand why you want to own or don't own the asset. And once you understand why, when it goes up or down drastically, it won't play with your emotions so much because you'll understand what you're doing with the asset. Cody, cash out, welcome. Dracula says, good afternoon. How am I doing? I'm doing absolutely fantastic. You know, I'm up here in Ottawa today, and they have an ice storm going on here. It's literally raining ice from the sky, and everything's frozen. It's not so much that you could skate around, but you could literally almost put your skates on and skate down the street. Not quite, but almost. So everything's frozen. All the cars are over frozen, and everything was kind of shut down. So I'm stuck here in the home office this afternoon. So I thought, hey, why not hop on live? Why not see what everybody's doing? And why not teach some people about home banking and how to take custody of their finances? So that's how I'm doing, Dracula. I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Johnny Bull says, go Tigers. Rawr. S_78691 says, where are you from? Ooh, that's a tough one. I am from everywhere. I'm like the wind, man. I'm everywhere. And yes, Dracula, I see that you shared the live to encourage more viewers to share. I appreciate when you guys are here. If you like the content that I drop, please share the live. What that does is it shows up on more people's For You page, and then they join in, and then more people hit the likes. We're going to see if we can get ourselves all the way to 100,000 likes today on today's live. So make sure to hit those likes while you're here. How do you get these hats? Well, this hat right here, you just buy from a store. I just bought this one from a store. But if you're talking about the IHodlLife hats that are back there, specifically the IHodlLife clothing brand, we haven't released it to the public yet. I'm the only one who has copies of the hat and the clothes. But if you've been following along, you've already seen me wearing and sporting some of it. If you're following my YouTube or my Discord, you've probably seen me sporting some of the clothes. So it is coming out to the public. We're probably going to drop it when we have the NFT bull run this 2025. And Deefa says, do you still have wallets with the coin? What do you think, Deefa? What do you think? We have so many wallets with the coin. So yes, you can get your wallet with the coin, or you can get your wallet with the square, or you can get your wallet with the other square. Call them up here in the Nanaimo bars if you want to. But either way, we've got the wallet with the coin, and you can order it. You guys probably already know, www.IHodlLife.com. And if you don't know how to get to the website or how to type the spelling properly, just go to the link in my bio. Go to the top of my page. You'll see up here where it shows the picture of IHodlLife. Just click the picture. It'll take you to my bio, and you can click the link, and it will take you through to my store. So that's the easiest way for you to do it, and you can purchase yourself an offline digital wallet. So yes, we do have the wallets with the coin. And do I purchase physical silver and gold? No, I don't. Why would I buy gold when I could buy Bitcoin? Why would I buy silver when I could buy Ethereum? If we have some type of economic collapse, the benefit of me holding silver and gold is that I hold something that will stay worth something when everything goes back to normal. But while everything is not normal, that gold and that silver has no value to me other than hoarding it. I can't really use it. I can't go meet someone at the corner and shave him off a couple slices of my silver bar so that I can buy food to feed my family because the economy is crumbling right now. We can't buy bread. All the grocery stores are closed. So that's the downfall of the gold and the silver. I can't fractionalize it unless it's, broken down into, coin, like silver coins that I can actually spend. But the problem with that is, where do you gauge the value of gold and silver if you have to use it as a currency? So if we have an economic collapse and I'm meeting you on the corner because you've got food to sell and I'm selling you my silver coins, who's to say where the value of anything floats as far as a silver or a coin, in weight? I mean, do we carry around a little battery powered weight to weigh how much we have? Think about it. So the actual ability to transact with gold or with silver becomes difficult because it's not easily fungible. However, Bitcoin and Ethereum is very easily fungible, and by fungible meaning I can break it down into multiple parts. I can very easily just send you 0.000 or 0.123 or 0.654 or whatever the number might be that equates to an actual equatable value. And for that reason, gold and silver, Bitcoin and Ethereum are all equally great hedges against inflation and economic collapse. However, the digital version of them makes them very transactionable because of their fungibility, whereas the physical versions really is just kind of good for hoarding and makes them difficult to transact in until everything goes back to normal. So for those reasons, I still like digital assets on top. Dracula says, can we start with Shiba? Of course we can start with Shiba. Let's start off today talking about Shiba Inu. So when Shiba Inu first came out, what was it? It was a meme coin. I was making fun of it. Other influencers were making fun of it. It really had no utility. It was just a funny copycat of Dogecoin, literally. But they did some clever moves. They airdropped half of the supply, maybe not half the supply, but a bucket load of the supply to Vitalik Buterin, who's the co-founder of Ethereum. And then the people who owned Shiba Inu went and publicized to everybody, look, Vitalik Buterin buys our token, so you should too, which was a very, very clever marketing ploy right at the beginning. And they were marketing this, and the whole time, Vitalik Buterin didn't even know that he got airdropped all this Shiba Inu, and suddenly he finds out, what? Everyone's buying Shiba because apparently I own it? And he goes and he finds out in one of his wallets, oh, sure enough, he does own all these Shiba coins, which ends up being on a laptop that he has in Canada, and he's way somewhere else in the world, so he can't access it, so he has to take time to fly all the way to Canada to access his laptop to actually take that Shiba Inu and get it off of there, so the general public would stop thinking that he invested in a cryptocurrency that he didn't actually invest in. He just got it all airdropped to his wallet. Nonetheless, he donated it to charity, and it was worth millions or billions of dollars or something like that, so it ended up being a good cause nonetheless. But what it did was it was a very clever marketing ploy for Shiba Inu to get very popular very quickly. Everyone bought into it. The community went over, head over heels, and it became the fastest growing cryptocurrency on the planet, therefore making it the fastest growing asset of all time. Believe it or not, Shiba Inu, the fastest growing asset of all time. And it went from literally $100 in 2020. Today would be worth something like 3 million, but at the peak of the bull run, it would have been worth like 70 or 80 million. So ridiculous amount of growth that you would have had in a short period of time from grabbing that Shiba Inu coin early. So now the dust has settled, things have come back to normal, and Shiba Inu, after making all of its money, has, instead of decided to just blow it all on hookers and blow, they decided to actually build infrastructure. So they build its own blockchain coming out called the Shiba Inu blockchain, which will be the Bone token, will be the gas token on that blockchain. They have a Shiba Swap, which is its own DEX, decentralized exchange, which will allow you to swap tokens. You'll be able to, play games and do things on top of the blockchain or in their metaverse. They also have a metaverse coming, and you can interact with this entire ecosystem. And while you're interacting with this entire ecosystem, you're going to be able to pay with things with your Shiba Inu cryptocurrency. You will pay Bone coin, which is the native asset for the Shiba Inu new ecosystem, because Shiba Inu itself is an ERC20 token. So the ERC20 token SHIB that we all know, SHIB, is going to be a payments token for the Shiba Inu ecosystem that they've now developed. And SHIB is also going to be a payments token for every other place in the world that you can order online, or should I say on chain, because soon we're going to be ordering on the blockchain, not online. So for example, IHodlLife, we're only about a month away, or maybe or less potentially, before you go to our store and you'll have the ability to just connect your wallet and you'll be able to order in whatever cryptocurrency you want. And when I say that, there's specific cryptocurrencies that are accepted as payment cryptos, and XRP is one of them. Ethereum is one of them, Shiba Inu is one of them, Dogecoin is one of them, and Litecoin is one of them. So those are cryptocurrencies that you will see being used in the near future as payment cryptocurrencies for buying merchandise when you order on Amazon or order online, so on and so forth. And there's going to be more cryptocurrencies involved. Those are just some of the very early ones that are already doing it now. So that's how we start off with Shiba Inu. What was Shiba Inu? What is it now? Building its own ecosystem. Now it is a payments cryptocurrency on top of its ecosystem, as well as being a payments token for all kinds of different merchants all around the world. And I mean some big merchants, not just us little guys over here at IHodlLife. So Shiba Inu has grown from a utility-less, community Dogecoin wannabe to an absolute powerhouse, the fastest growing asset of all time, one of the strongest cryptocurrency communities of all time, and it still has an absolutely huge future to come for those of you who have been paying attention and are still stacking your Dogecoin, or not your Dogecoin, sorry, your Shiba Inu, as opposed to stacking other meme coins like Dogecoin while we're going through this bear market. I do anticipate as we go through the 2024 and 2025 bull run that we are going to see some nice growth coming back from the Shiba Inu token, especially as we see more mainstream adoption of businesses just like me adopting Shiba Inu as a payments token, because businesses will allow consumers to pay in whatever methods they're comfortable paying in, and there's a big community out there that wants to pay in their Shiba token because SHIB has a big community in general. So for all of those reasons, Shiba Inu has become a very great cryptocurrency, and it is in my portfolio 100%. And I do recommend you should do your research on Shiba Inu and see the steps that they've taken before you just go buy some SHIB token. You may also want to take a look at the whole Shiba Inu ecosystem that they've now built with the Shiba Swap, with the Shiba Metaverse. You can now buy land inside the Shiba Metaverse if that's your fancy. There's a lot of opportunities that's going to be going on with this new growth that was spawned from the community and the hype that was cultivated by the Shiba Inu launch of their token. And Shiba Inu is a token. I'll remind everyone, remember the difference between a coin and a token. It's a token because it's built on somebody else's blockchain. It's not its own blockchain. It is built on top of Ethereum. Thanks everybody for being here. I'm Tristan over here at IHodlLife. I'm the founder and CEO of IHodlLife, the best cryptocurrency community and the best cryptocurrency and Web3 merchandise store, along with all kinds of best Web3 cryptocurrency stuff that we do. We're quite a tree over here with many branches, from cryptocurrency payment terminals to cryptocurrency smart hardware wallets to cryptocurrency branded apparel line to cryptocurrency and NFT drops, the world's first offline NFT wallet. Man, you name it, IHodlLife is the Web3 place to be. I'm Tristan, I'm the founder, I'm the CEO, and you're right here with me in my live on TikTok. So feel free to drop your Web3, cryptocurrency, blockchain, NFT, anything, comments, and we will chat about it. Today we're chatting about home banking. We're chatting about taking custody of our finances. So if you haven't seen my store already, the link right here at the top, www.IHodlLife.com, and you can get yourself a smart wallet today. Here is your digital V20, your home banking system, your new wallet. The little guy right here in the front replaces this guy right here, your wallet you take out. And then the last one here, the third one, replaces your home savings account. So no more putting my money in a bank account to save. Here is my W10, which comes in the home banking system that you'll find on our website. And there's my W20, which is going to be my on-the-go wallet that I'm going to take with me. No more carrying this stupid thing around anymore. And then this one here is going to sit at home in my office or in my master bedroom or somewhere important like that. And it's going to be my home banking system for my day-to-day transactions. No more intermediaries, no more person having custody of my finances. It's time for me and time for you to take custody of your finances right there at home in your possession, and you can transact in them, believe it or not, more safe and secure than what your own bank does, because the transactionary method used when you move the tokens and the coins about is a safer military encryption than what your own bank uses when they transfer money between banks. So you can feel very safe, you can feel very confident because they're the easiest smart wallets in the world to use, and you can now feel awesome because you've taken custody of your financial future. We're going to talk about that today. Home banking system. If you know what it is already and you just haven't got one yet, hit right there the link in my bio. You can see at the top where my picture is of IHodlLife. It'll take you to the top page, my link, and you can hit my link tree and go right to our store and get yourself your smart wallet today. www.IHodlLife.com. And yes, it does hold, for the first question that we had out there, Shiba Inu. It definitely holds your Shiba Inu and every other ERC20 Ethereum token, which is over 10,000 cryptocurrencies alone just on the Ethereum network. Layla Lou, 1989, says, hey, I like the hat, bro. Well, welcome, Layla Lou, 1989. I like your hat, even though I don't know what your hat looks like, but I bet you I like it. WB says, dang, that sounds like a bunch of car accidents about to happen. I have no idea what I was babbling on about that prompted that question, or I mean that comment, but hey, there it is. Dan O. Lee, 4747 says, what's up? Long time no see. Good to see you. Hey, Dan O. Lee, I haven't seen you forever, so welcome. I'm glad to see you back here following along with the IHodlLife community. You know who I am right here at IHodlLife, the best cryptocurrency and Web3 community. Just looking, 590 says he's been to Ottawa. It's a really nice town. Really nice town hall with a Mountie outside. Yeah, well, welcome to Canada. Mounties, snow, town halls, sounds familiar. You are from the UK. Hey, well, just looking over at the UK. You guys have some pretty crazy banking stuff going on in the UK right now. Anyone in the UK that is paying attention to what's going on with the banking system already understands the importance of having a home banking system like this so that they can take custody of their finances, because it's going to be tomorrow, it's going to be the next day, it's going to be a month from now, it's going to be any day, who knows when, that they're just going to start closing left, right, and center as every single financial institution in the world goes to a digital state. There's already a bunch of banks in Canada, where I'm from, that are sending letters and emails to their clients saying, sign up for your new digital identification with the bank, or else please close your account and take your business elsewhere. Which means that you're eventually going to have to, all of them are going to do that, so eventually you're going to have to submit to that, or you're just not going to be able to bank unless you have your own device that allows you to self-custody your digital assets outside of that system in your own hand. Welcome to the revolution of self-custody. Tristan, right here at IHodlLife, at least until they shut me down, because I'm not allowed to teach you that. Am I making daily trades? Dracula says, no, I'm not making daily trades. I don't trade cryptocurrency. That's why we are not ITradeLife. We are IHodlLife. We buy the cryptocurrencies. We buy the digital assets. We hold them. We sit on them like big fat golden dragons sitting on top of their pile of riches. And we never sell them. We never take profits. Only noobs take profits. You never sell your assets. You stack them, you stack them, you grow them, you grow them. And when you have enough of them, you hedge them and you borrow tax-free money against your asset. You never ever sell it. So unless you're buying a pump and dump coin that you really don't want for the long term, you never sell your assets. You'll learn more about that following right here on the IHodlLife community. Don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to hit that follow. And of course, don't forget to share the live so that more people will join us right here in the IHodlLife community. Wood Toys says I look like Abraham Lincoln. Well, I am Abraham Lincoln back from the dead. Hey, is that a Lincoln? Nah, it's just a Ford with a funny logo. What exchange did I get BTC and ETH? I only have access to Coinbase. Well, Cotty, to answer your question, I'm in Canada, so depending on where you're located, depends on what exchange will allow you to get cryptocurrency. Some exchanges don't work. For example, where I live in Canada, I can't use Binance at all. They're just not allowed to be there because they don't follow the regulations of the location that I live at. And so for that reason, different exchanges will work for you and different exchanges won't based on your geographical location. So for where I am, I can use Coinbase, and I can use Crypto.com, and I can use KuCoin. And those three pretty much give me access almost to all the cryptocurrencies that I want to buy. Between Crypto.com and KuCoin, I would say I can almost access every cryptocurrency that I want. And then for the few that extra outside that I want, I use Bitrue and I use Coinbase. So not all of them will connect to your bank. You may have to change your bank account or get a new bank that is crypto friendly and allows you to buy cryptocurrency with that exchange app. So sometimes it's a little bit of troubleshooting that way, but it doesn't hurt to hop on Google and find out in your region or where you live what exchanges might be useful. But be careful. Sometimes Google just promotes whatever ones have paid them the most, not generally the best ones. Because once again, Google is centralized. Try doing it on a Brave browser, a decentralized browser, and you might get a different answer. Will the V20 hold Algorand? No, not yet. Algorand is a crypto that I really like, and I am working with SecuX to get Algorand on our wallets. It's a little bit more difficult than said, so it is coming in the future. We recently had Solana added. We recently had all the EVM chains, which means now you can hold Flare on it. You can now hold Avalanche on it. You can now hold Polygon on it. You can now hold Energy Web Token on it. You can now hold a bunch of other fantastic cryptocurrencies that are EVM related, including HBAR, which is one of my favorite cryptos also. So all of those are now available, but Algorand is not yet, but it will be coming in the future. And of course, when it is, because I like Algorand, you'll see me on my live touting about it, saying, everyone, hey, finally Algorand is now available on our digital smart wallets, and I'll be moving my Algorand over to my smart wallet at that time. Ahmad, he says, is the world heading into a recession? And Ahmad, this is a really important question to ask, but you're not going to like the answer. We're not heading into a recession. We're going past a recession, and we're not even going to hit a depression. We're going to go past a depression, and we're going to see something worse than we've ever seen. And now let me back up a little bit. In 2008, we saw a crash of a major financial institution called Morgan Stanley, and we had a financial crisis which we experienced and we called a recession, which means there was a pullback on value, a pullback on wages, an increase on interest rates, so on and so forth. It made it harder for us to live. Everything was expensive. That's what happened in the 2008 recession. Go back a little bit further to 1929, and we had a mega crash which caused an actual depression. And if you understand what occurred for the average everyday human being when there was a depression, not a recession, you'll understand the dramatic difference in the financial crisis between those two. And this time, we're not even going to hit a depression like we experienced in 1929, which, if you haven't figured out already, is way worse than a recession like we experienced in 2008. This time, we're going to go past a recession, we're going to go past a depression, and we're going to go into, I don't even know what the word is, we're going to go into something new that we've never experienced before, and I'll tell you why. Because we've experienced mega financial collapses, and we've experienced restructuring of the way that we are doing business because of collapses. And we have seen the same money bail out those collapses. But this time, the money that backs everything is what's going to collapse, meaning the US dollar is going to collapse to zero. US is going to turn into Venezuela. We've never experienced that before. We've never experienced the collapse of our Federal Reserve value, which is the US dollar. And when that happens, when we switch over to BRICS nations using digital currency CBDCs, and when we see the US dollar crash and all of the G7 NATO business, all the G7 NATO group now comes out with their digital version of CBDCs, a new money, and the old money is now gone. It's not one-to-one changeover. It's just gone now because it collapsed to zero. We've never experienced something like that. And you're going to witness, you can mark my words for it, and I fear for all of you in the United States right now, you are going to witness the United States change from the leading country on the entire planet to a third world country like Venezuela or like many other third world countries that are financially inept and unable to care of themselves. And the reason for that will be because of the collapse of the US dollar. In fact, US as a whole, the size of its country as a whole, will shrink and become a smaller country due to this financial and economic collapse that's about to occur. And it will drag every other country in the world into a dramatic depression, while it is in something that's beyond a depression, including civil war. Everybody in the United States has guns. Civil war is going to be masked like crazy once the system crashes. And this isn't something that's going to happen, way in the future, like 20 years, 30 years. It's happening now. It could happen tomorrow. It could happen next week. It could happen a year from now. It's happening now in this window of our life. And that means sometime between now and the next 36 to 50 months or something like that. That's soon, That's very soon what's happening. And this is how, and the reason I know this is because of the digital financial crisis that's occurring because of the new financial system that's being rolled out, which means we're going away from a traditional internet-based fiat system and a database, so to say, and we're going on to a new blockchain-based digital CBDC system, and they're not going to be one-to-one exchanged over. We're just going to eliminate the old, and we're going to reset or restart a brand new cryptocurrency, a brand new value, a brand new digital fiat system, and the old system will just be gone. And how that's going to transact for every individual person, I don't really know, but it could be something as simple as your old money's gone and the new money is you get however much the government chooses to give you once you sign up for your new digital ID, which of course you'll sign up for because you need money because your bank is closed and everyone already burned your bank down to the ground. So there's no money for you to go and get. So therefore, you're going to sign up for your government-issued digital CBDCs. So think of it for me in Canada, instead of them saying, hey, Tristan, the money system crashed, here's 10,000 Canadian dollars. It's going to be, hey, Tristan, the system crashed. Come sign up for your digital ID, and instantly in your new wallet, you'll receive $20,000 worth of Canada coin, just as a silly example. And same thing for everyone in the US. Whoever's, hasn't shot their neighbor, come sign up for your new digital wallet, and of course, you can get $20,000 deposited into your account of your new USA coin. And this is how the new people will be drawn voluntarily to sign up for a digital ID so that they can access money, access funding, access healthcare, access all of the fundamentals that we need to live. Digital currency is this big ugly trap that I just explained. However, outside that, it's the inevitable. We can't change that. So what do? We position ourselves to be wealthy before that occurs by owning the base structure that's producing all of this technology, which is cryptography, blockchain technology, NFTs, smart contract, and so forth. Basically, the eradication of Web 2 and the introduction of Web 3. So Ahmad, I hope that answered your question about are we going into a recession. It's going to be far, far worse, and everybody that has money in their bank accounts is going to shit their pants when it's not worth anything, or they just can't get it out of the bank. Never underscore again says, oh wow, are you a genius out there working for free? Yes, yes, never underscore again. I am a genius and I am out there working for free. I work for the IHodlLife community. I share knowledge and people sometimes utilize that knowledge correctly and change their life. Never underscore again says free advice is bad advice. My advice then would be you should leave because you might learn something here that could change your life. And who wants to change their life? Like, fuck that, right? So just keep trolling. Mr. E, Talk Style, welcome back. I've seen you here on my lives before. Welcome back. He says, hey, Tristan, I got my IHodlLife gold coin for snagging a nifty. Appreciate it. That's so dope. For anyone who doesn't know, when you order our nifty, you see these, I'll turn my camera a little bit here. You see those gold coins back there behind me? There's only 1,000 of those gold coins available. And when you order one of our nifties, you get one. You see these little guys right here? When you order one of our nifties, you get one of these guys. And Mr. E-Talk Style obviously ordered one of our nifties, which is this guy. And if you don't know what the nifty is, let me turn my camera again here. That's that guy there on the wall behind me. It is the world's first offline NFT wallet. I was talking before about digital crypto wallets to hold your digital crypto and your digital CBDC, so on and so forth, offline. Well, this one here holds your NFTs offline. So eventually, once we see the big wave of tokenization, your wallet, your data, your medical records, the deed to your house, the ownership of your car, your insurance papers, all that physical stuff will go away, and it will just be a digital format on a QR code represented as an NFT, and you'll have a digital wallet in your hand that looks just like this, and that's how you will actually access all of your data, all of your records. You'll go into a dentist and you'll just show him your QR code and he'll be able to access all of your information. He won't need to, call your home country where you are and find out the x-rays on your teeth. It won't be that difficult. You'll be able to, have all of your information readily available no matter where you are, when you are, and what you're doing. And if you want to sell your house to someone over lunch because you're in a restaurant and they want to buy it, you're going to have all your NFTs right there on your wallet, and maybe one of these represents the deed to your house, maybe one of them represents a famous piece of artwork you have, maybe one of them represents an expensive watch that you have, and you can now transact with your valuable items back and forth digitally by tokenizing the data on the blockchain. The world doesn't even know anything about this yet. They're just still catching on to crypto. Crypto came out in 2010. This is 2023, and people are just catching on to crypto, and oh, my old money's going away. Oh, it's fake. Oh, the bank is actually their money, not my money. The world is just waking up to this now, and we're way ahead of the fact of tokenizing your assets, owning your digital, transacting peer-to-peer, scan, tap, back and forth. We're like 7 years ahead of the whole world right now with what we're doing over here at IHodlLife, the world's first offline NFT wallet. Nobody in the world has this yet, except Mr. E-Talk Style is way ahead of the game, and he's got one in his possession, and he already has, like me, his NFTs offline in his self-custody like a fucking champion. Mr. E-Talk Style, you're a champion, brother. And yes, because he ordered that, he did get his golden token. And I'll show you one out of the plastic here. They come in a little plastic sheath to keep them safe, but out of the plastic you can see here. Pretty nice. I know you want one, but you only get one if you order a nifty. However, because I understand how important the entire home banking system is, for those few customers that do order the entire home banking system, which is all three of these wallets, the W10, the V20, and the W20, if you order all three, which is the home banking system on our website, we have been dropping one of these in your packaging for you for free anyway, just because we know that you understood the value of self-custody. You got the whole package, so we dropped you one of our gold coins anyway, because we want you to be part of the IHodlLife community for a long time. And what's the better way to remember something but keep a really cool, awesome, valuable token? And I'll tell you, if you're a golfer, everyone's going to be jealous of your golf token. Trust me on that one. So order yourself a nifty that you can, of course, hit it, link in my bio, get yourself an offline NFT wallet, the world's first, and get yourself a cryptocurrency gold token right here from IHodlLife. There's only 1,000 available, so little by little that golden stack over there is going to deplete until we create more. But when we create more, we will create them slightly different so that the original 1,000 remain nostalgic. Oh, Mr. E-Talk Style, this is a really great question. A lot of people ask me this. He says, one thing though, my Xseed Pro doesn't fit my seed phrase. And that's because you only need the first 4 letters of your seed phrase. So, for example, if the first word of your seed phrase is Tristan, my name, you would only use T-R-I-S. The rest of the word is not relevant. So if the word is survival, you're only going to use S-U-R-V. If the word is, tomorrow, it's going to be T-O-M-M, so on and so forth. So you're only going to use the first 4 letters. That's why it doesn't fit. So if you have 5 letters, just put the first 4. If you have 10 letters, just put the first 4. And if you only have 3 letters, you put 3 plus a little blank space. You got me? So they all fit perfectly. Just remember, you don't actually need the full word, just the first 4. So keep in mind, when you pull this open 100 years later and you go to type your seed phrase in, you're just going to be typing in the first 4, like T-R-U-J, S-R-A-B-O, so on and so forth. Only the first 4, and that's how this guy keeps them safe. The rest of the word is irrelevant. The seed phrase gives you the rest of the word because it seems confusing just to have 4 random, letters that don't make sense. It makes more sense to see a whole word, and that's why they do it that way. So Mr. E-Talk, your 24-word seed phrase fits fine. Just make sure that you're only selecting the first 4 letters of each word to put into your offline 24-word seed phrase safety device. Which, of course, if you don't have one for anyone else that's here, you can get one in our store. The link is in my bio. Just go up here and hit the link in my bio. We're at 7,000 likes, guys. For those of you who are here joining the live, please hit that like. If you like the content that I'm dropping, please hit the follow if you're not already following along. And please share the live so that it shows up on more people's For You page and we can get some more people in here. And for those of you who do take the time to share and hit the likes, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Luke Bakar says, can XRP reach $100 based on the current market cap, or is it limited by the market cap? Well, I'll tell you 2 important things about that, Mr. Luke Becker. Sorry if I say your name wrong, Mr. Luke Becker. So first of all, yes, XRP can reach $100 easily, but I'll tell you a little bit more about that in a moment. So yes, it can hit $100 easily. And based on its market cap doesn't mean anything. Market cap means absolutely nothing at all. Market cap only means its current numbers, and those numbers change. In January of 2021, the market cap of cryptocurrency was $1 trillion. 30 days later, literally 30 days later, in February of 2021, the market cap was $2 trillion. Think about that for a minute. In January, anybody that said, oh, well, this market cap is this, and that, 30 days later, that market cap doubled in value. And the entire market as a whole equated to a whole $1 trillion, making the entire market a value of $2 trillion. So what that tells you is it tells you that market cap doesn't mean anything. It's a changing number. It only means that's what it's at right now for a current diagnostic of today. It has nothing to do with where it's going to be tomorrow. So when you're looking at market cap, don't look at that as where am I holding my potential value for my investment in the future based on market cap, because that has no intellectual information that tells me about where I'm going to go with the future of that value. It only tells me about what it's doing today based on today's market, based on today's current value of the entire market as a whole. So market cap doesn't really mean anything. Next week, next month, you come back here 3 months from now, the market cap's going to be a different number. So therefore, the question will be, well, based on its market cap today, and then 2 years from now, well, based on the market cap 2 years from now. So again, it's a changing number. Market cap doesn't really mean anything. People with small minds use it as a limiting area to try to fractionalize and create how they think something's going to go, but they're using a closed gate to try to see the future. So it's the wrong analytic to look at when you're trying to gauge something. So for that reason, no, market cap doesn't mean anything. It's going to change. And yes, XRP will hit $100. In fact, XRP will go much higher than $100. Mo says, brother, do you send the wallets worldwide? Just about. We ship just about anywhere in the world, and our website is set up for it. So if it lets you order it, if it lets you go through the checkout screen and order it, then yes, we ship to you. If it doesn't allow you to, then you're in an area that is restricted for some type of VAT expense reasons, and then we don't ship to you, but that's very rare. So pretty much, yes, we just about ship everywhere in the world. Hit the link up here and you can go to my website, hit the link in my bio, and you can go right into our store and order your smart wallet or your home banking system, whichever you prefer. You can do that today. Luke just got the #1 gifter badge. Hey, thanks guys, but you don't need to send me any gifts. Save them for the pretty girls that you follow on TikTok. I don't need any of your gifts. If you want to reward me, please hit that like. We're trying to get ourselves all the way up to 100,000 likes, and we're only at 7,000 right now, so we've got a long way to go. So please reward me by burning your fingerprints off and hammer some of those likes. That's the best thank you that you can give me, and I appreciate those of you who do it. Does Sheeb go to a penny, and when? Fettuccine face. It sounds like you're eating some pasta. Fettuccine is busy eating pasta and he hasn't looked at the market, so he wants to know, will Sheeb go to a penny, and when will it go to a penny? Well, yes, Sheeb will go to a penny 100%, but when is the question. When is it going to go to 1 penny? I don't know. It could go next bull run, which is going to be 2024, 2025. It could happen at the bull run after that, which will be about 2028-ish. So it could happen in any one of those windows, or the market could be stifled from this upcoming financial crisis that's going to occur, and we might not see it until the 3rd bull run from now, which, you know, would then put us all the way another 4 years past, you know, that time frame. So yes, it will go to a penny. When will it go to a penny? I don't know. Will it go higher than a penny? Yes, it will. Is that why we are IHodlLife and not ITradeCryptoLife? Now you're getting it. Now you're getting it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if my Shiba Inu goes to a penny next month. And it doesn't matter if my Shiba Inu goes to a penny next year. And it doesn't matter if my Shiba Inu goes to a penny in 5 years from now. What does matter? What does matter is that I know Shiba Inu is going to go to a penny because I've done my research. And I know that if I buy it and I hold it until it does go to a penny, I can still buy more. That's what I know. Does that make clear sense to you? When you've done your research on a cryptocurrency and you know its long-term future potential, if you haven't hit the number that you dream it's going to go to, then all you've created for yourself is opportunity to buy more before you get there. It's not a question of, should I buy more? Is it going to get there? Will it go up? If you're questioning those things, then you bought the asset too early. You should have done all those questionings and answered those questions before you went and bought the cryptocurrency. You did your research, you understand why you want to own this asset, then you put your hard-earned money down on it, and you know you're holding it for the long run. So when it goes down, like me today, I said to I was hanging out with a friend of mine early this morning, and I'm sitting in my car, and he's like, what are you doing, man? And I'm smiling. He said, what are you smiling at? And I said, oh, I was just buying some crypto. And he's like, what? Why are you buying crypto? I said, well, because the markets are down. And he said, oh, it's a red day. That sucks. And I'm like, no, you don't understand. It's a red day. That's a good day. When you're long-term vision, you see cryptocurrency with different eyes. I see the red markets today and I'm like, sweet. Which one's down the most? Which one dropped the most that I can accumulate and put into my bag more now while the market is red? So again, I go back to, it doesn't matter if Shiba Inu hits 1 penny in a month or in 3 months or in 3 years. I know that it's going to get there eventually. So I'm just going to hodl that asset, and with that understanding, that's all I need to know. Now I just need to hodl onto my asset. I don't need to be crazy intelligent or do crazy amounts of information working. I just need to understand the asset that I want to hold. I understand its long-term potential, and now I'm investing on the fact of it's going to do what I believe it's going to do based on my research, and I don't have to have volatility in my stomach. I don't have to panic when it goes up 20%. I don't have to panic when it goes down 20%. I don't have to worry, should I buy more? None of that. Because I'm just chilling around waiting for my penny to come along, my penny rates price range to come along, and in the meantime, if it's not there, I can just keep accumulating more. So I hope that makes really clear sense of understanding a long-term goal and the fundamental purpose behind why you own an asset, and then the when doesn't really matter. If it's sooner, great, we get richer sooner. And if it's later, well, that's okay, because investing is long-term. Anyone who looks at cryptocurrency as, I'm going to put my money here, and then, okay, when is it, when? you're looking at it like a casino, and that's the wrong way to treat cryptocurrency. It's an investment process. It's not a gambling casino. And for that reason, yes, you can throw some cryptocurrency around like darts and be like, and maybe get a win here and there, but most likely not. Most likely you're going to lose your crypto. So therefore, the cryptocurrencies that have long-term fundamental, you're looking at a slow compounding growth, like buying land, buying assets, buying stocks, but this time you're buying all those in digital format. Welcome to the world of investing in cryptocurrency. How is Bitcoin going to tie in with with CBDC? Well, it won't. CBDC and Bitcoin are separate. That's what I've been trying to tell everybody all along. Bitcoin is not a currency. Bitcoin is a gold. Same reason why we don't use gold the same as we use US dollars or Canadian dollars. It's easy to understand that, right? It's easy to understand the difference between my Canadian dollars or the difference between your euro dollars, or the difference between your US dollars versus gold and silver, right? You can't go to your corner store and buy some eggs with your bar of gold. You can't. This is why digital version of gold and silver is better, meaning Bitcoin and Ethereum, because I can go to my corner store and I can spend my digital gold, which is Bitcoin, because he can just QR scan and I can send him some 0.0000.2 Satoshis worth the price of my eggs, but I can't do that with my gold. This is why digital assets trump physical hedging properties such as silver and gold. Ethereum and Bitcoin are better hedges because they can be fractionalized and they're usable. So Bitcoin is not going to tie in with a CBDC. Bitcoin is going to be separate of a CBDC, meaning here is a government issued, Canadian coin. Here is a USA issued USA coin. Here is a UK issued Euro coin, all running on different blockchains. None of them will be running on Bitcoin. They'll all be running on fast smart contract blockchains such as XDC, such as Casper, such as XLM, such as Hedera Hashgraph, such as the XRPL ledger. All of these speed designed, Constellation DAG, all of these speed designed processes are going to be used for housing those what are called government issued digital CBDCs or country issued digital CBDCs, Canadian dollars but the digital version, US dollars but the digital version. Outside that over here, outside that system over here on my offline wallet is my Bitcoin, my digital gold. Just like outside my Canadian dollars right now, outside my Canadian dollars and my Canadian money in my Canadian bank account, which of course there's none, it's all in digital assets, but if I did, outside my Canadian dollars, my gold I can't use anywhere. I have my bars of silver and my bars of gold. I can't really use them. I can't do anything with them. But with my digital assets, I can use my silver. I can use my Bitcoin. So again, it's outside of the traditional financial system. Bitcoin is not a currency. It's an asset, whereas CBDC is not an asset. It's a currency like a Forex. So I hope that makes sense for IHodlLife. Sorry, dude, I can't say your name. I hope that makes sense to you about the difference between Bitcoin, which is an asset, and a CBDC, which is a currency. One is a money, one is not. What is my real price expectations for Shiba? My real price expectations for Shiba is higher than it is now. My Bitcoin prediction for 2025 is also higher than it is now. What is the best cold wallet to buy and where do I get it from? You want to hit the link in my bio and you order them right at our store, www.IHodlLife.com, and you can actually get yourself your own home banking system. We sell all three of them. Your home banking system, W20, your V20, your W20 on-the-go wallet, and your W10 savings wallet. All three of them, home banking system. You'll find them in our store, www.IHodlLife.com. You can go right up here to the IHodlLife picture on the top of the screen. Click that. It'll take you to my bio, and you can click the link tree, and you can find the links inside my link tree that will take you to the smart wallets, and you can order your smart cryptocurrency wallet today. Taking financial custody of your assets is the greatest opportunity and the greatest revolution that literally 98% of the world is not going to catch on until it's too late. So, one tribe, to answer your question, hit the link in my bio, the best smart wallets, www.IHodlLife.com. Peter P asks a good question. Peter P says, can you explain reasons for burn rate? And does that mean that the coins that you hold can disappear? No, the coins you hold will not disappear, but burn rate basically means that yes, there is coins disappearing. So let me make it really simple. Let's say I launched my own cryptocurrency and I have 100 million coins of my cryptocurrency. But I create some type of mechanism in the creation of my cryptocurrency that allows me to burn tokens when something happens. So now let's say once a year, we burn some tokens. Let's say we burn 1 million tokens. We have 100 million tokens, and every year we burn, 1 million tokens. So we go after our first year from 100 million tokens to 99 million tokens because we burned 1 million in the first year. Now, what does that mean? I've got some tokens in my wallet, my $500 worth, and my buddy Joe has his $500 worth. But in the ecosystem itself of the cryptocurrency, there's 99 million tokens. So when those 1 million tokens get burned, they don't get burned from the people that are the users that are holding those cryptocurrencies. They get burned from the community that has pulled those cryptocurrencies into an escrow account or into a funnel account, which is, a pool of the money used to be burned. So some type of transactions has happened. Usually transactions meaning things has happened on the network and the transaction caused a gas fee. The gas fee therefore produced dollars, millions of dollars in gas fee transactions, believe it or not. And that money there produces then the ability to pull cryptocurrencies back or acquire cryptocurrency back, which they then burn. And what that does is it takes their 100 million count of cryptocurrency coins and it reduces it now to 99 million. Next year, 98 million. So therefore, the cryptocurrency itself becomes deflationary, unlike fiat money that is inflationary. So over time, you would think that that will help increase the value because the supply slowly decreases over time. And as the supply slowly decreases, it can increase in value, which is why Bitcoin is very expensive compared to other cryptocurrencies because of its supply. More than people should be paying attention to market cap, people should be paying attention to crypto token supply. Bitcoin only has 21 million tokens. Because there's so few of them, that's why the price is so high. They're limited amount, you can't make any more. Whereas Ripple, for example, you might think, oh, it's cheap, it's only 50 cents, but there's 100 million of them. Bitcoin only has 20 million, 21 million. So when you compare the difference of how many tokens or coins there are, this also correlates to where the value or current price should be sitting at. So once again, the market cap doesn't really mean anything. And if they do burn tokens, if they do burn the amount of tokens, all that means is the cryptocurrency itself is being deflationary as a whole. I'm not going to lose the ones that are in my wallet, just the ones that they've bought back as a community are going to get burned, therefore making the ones that I hold in my wallet that 1,000,000% or that 1 million coins more rare because now there's that many coins less on the market. Therefore increasing the value because it becomes more rare, less supply. So Peter P., I hope that answers your question. The reason for the burn rate is to limit the amount of tokens, therefore increasing the value or the price of the token, or at least help increase the value of the token by using a deflationary mechanism. And then, of course, if you're holding crypto, you'll never lose those tokens. You are part of the crypto that stays, that don't get burned. For those of you who are new here, I'm Tristan. Right here from IHodlLife. I'm the founder and CEO of IHodlLife. If you don't know who we are, you can see the picture right up there in the corner. Hit that link. It'll take you to our store. You can hit the link in my bio at the top of my page, and it'll take you through my link tree with all of the services that we can offer. You can book one-on-one crypto training with me. You can book one-on-one NFT training with me. You can go directly to our smart wallet store, and you can order yourself the world's first offline digital smart wallets, which allows you to take your cryptocurrency and your digital assets offline in your custody so that you can transact with them outside of the system. If your bank decides to close down, you can still go to the corner store and buy some cheese bread. And yes, they are not. And yes, to answer your question, Brian, digital marketing, they are like a hardware wallet, but they're way better. They're a digital smart wallet. So a hardware wallet, you scan your cryptocurrency through a device and you can save it off, somewhere for a long time. These wallets here are digital smart wallets. They have big, beautiful touchscreen displays on them, and they allow you to hold your cryptocurrency on the devices. This one here, I was just charging, so let me just see if I can power it up. I can see I need to clean my screen on it. Let's give it a little bit of clean, get all that finger goo off of there. Nothing like a little bit of finger goo, on your devices. All right. So let's log in here. So when it comes up, it gives me a little keypad that I can log in. I type in my 4-digit code and boom, look at my digital wallet. This is why it's a smart wallet, not a hardware wallet. Now let's say I went on my exchange, Coinbase or crypto.com or something like that, KuCoin, something like that, and I bought my Bitcoin or I bought my Ethereum. Let's say I want to send it over to my wallet. I'm just going to touch Bitcoin. My QR code pops up. I'm just going to scan it with my phone, boom, and instantly send it over to my offline wallet in my custody. And of course, it comes with an app that I can just open up the app and I can look at my values and look at my crypto, or I can look at it on the device, whichever I prefer. The easiest wallets in the world to use. They're not hardware wallets, they're digital smart wallets. Send your cryptocurrency over as easy as 1, 2, 3, and all you have to do is touch the screen, send some Ethereum over, just like that. Boom. And what makes it even smarter is all my ERC20 tokens, I don't have to send them to individual addresses. I just send them to the native blockchain. So if I want to send Shiba, I just send it to my Ethereum address. If I want to send Mana, I send it to my Ethereum address. If I want to send Quant, I just send it to my Ethereum address, because all of those are ERC20 tokens that are built on the Ethereum blockchain, and the wallet is smart and it knows that there's ERC20 tokens, so you don't have to send Shiba to Shiba, Quant to Quant, you know, in every single one to all these million different addresses. You just send your ERC20 tokens to the native blockchain, which is Ethereum, and the wallet will auto-populate the Shiba, auto-populate whatever the cryptocurrency is on the wallet. That's same for Binance. Send all your BEP20 just to the Binance QR code and it'll auto-populate it for you. Send all your Solana tokens to the Solana address and the SLP tokens will just auto-populate for you. Very soon we're going to see XLS tokens coming on the XRPL ledger, and when that happens, same thing, you'll be able to send them all just to your XRP address, so on and so forth. The world's best smart wallets. This one right here I'm holding in my hand is the W20. This is the one I like to use when I'm on the go, and of course it's this guy right here. Coming in, they're $150 Canadian, $149. They're on sale right now for $129. So take advantage of the sales and order yours from our store today. All of our stuff's in Canadian dollars in our store, so you can do the math to whatever it is in US dollars or Euro dollars, depending on where you're from. The world's safest way to keep your digital assets in your custody. UGC asks a good question. Creator, good mom. You're a good mom. Hey, I love that. Thanks for being a good mom. There's lots of moms out there that are not good moms, and I know what that's like. So thanks for being a good mom. I commend you for that. So to answer your question, UGC, does it come with a debit card to spend like you would fiat? Yes and no. So it doesn't come with an actual card. The physical cards are no longer needed. What it comes with is it comes with an app that connects to your phone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my crypto wallet and I'm going to go right here to the top little 3 buttons, and I'm going to pull up, see the little Bluetooth logo right here? I'm going to blow up the Bluetooth logo, and then I'm going to pull up the app on my phone. I'll show you. Let me get to the right page. So I'm going to pull up now the app on my phone right here. So now I have my device with my Bluetooth on, and I have my app. And now I can log into my app right there, and I can see my cryptocurrencies, and I can see it all right here. So if I wanted to make a payment, I would then use the app, and I would NFC tap, or I would QR code scan, and that's how I would make a transaction from my wallet. And then once I was done doing the transaction, I would then disconnect my Bluetooth, making my wallet go offline again, so nobody can hack me, no one can access my crypto, no bank can tell me not to transact, no government can tell me not to transact. My crypto and my dollars are in my custody. So that's how you would connect it online with an app, utilize your transaction, and then disconnect when you need to keep your currency safe in your custody. So I hope that answers your question, good mom, about how you would spend it like fiat. And very soon, right now when you walk into a store, you only have the option to pay with a merchant with your debit and your credit card, because businesses don't have a cryptocurrency device. And of course over here at IHodlLife, we're years ahead of everybody else, and we've already built the world's first cryptocurrency accepting payment terminal. This is just our beta initial device, and you can walk into a merchant now, you can scan the screen or tap it with your phone or your smart wallet, and you'll be able to pay in any cryptocurrency that the merchant chooses to accept instantly, as well as receive back rewards for buying in digital assets. So all of that's coming out right now. We're secretly working on that behind the scenes right here at IHodlLife. Wallets and clothes is not where we stop at. So that stuff's coming down the road. And once we get to a point where you see devices like this on all of the merchants' desk, it'll be normal for everyone to have a digital asset or an asset that holds all of their NFTs, their tokenized values, and they'll be able to walk around and transact back and forth with digital assets. Welcome to the new world of interoperability and peer-to-peer transactions. Thank you to blockchain. Luke Becker says, is this thing pre-recorded? It is not live. It is definitely live. I am 100% live right now, but sometimes I just sound like a broken record, so that's why it appears pre-recorded. And yes, Tribe, it's a cold wallet. It's an offline cryptocurrency wallet, but they're offline digital smart wallets with amazing features that you don't find in normal hardware wallets. No, it's definitely not a fake live. But anyway. Yes, Brian, digital marketing, it is like a cold wallet. It is an offline digital cold wallet to keep your digital assets, but it's the best one in the world. It's a smart wallet. Turkey88 says ISO 2020. He says 20020, but it's 20022. And yes, this is the new standard. ISO 2022 is the new standard for our financial system, which is why your banks are going to close down, which is why your ATMs aren't going to spit out any more money, which is why your traditional fiat system is going to crash to zero, because a new financial structure, which is labeled on the institutional level as ISO 20022, which is a digital CBDC platform compliance infrastructure, is about to be rolled out this year, 2023, 2024, probably right on top of when the bull run's coming, so everybody's distracted with that instead of investing in digital assets. I don't know why people are saying it's recorded, but I'm 100% live. I'm just like way behind on my comments because there's too many people asking comments too fast. I have 100 and some comments I haven't even got to yet. Gus, hey, nice to see you before Sunday. Well, I happen to have the afternoon available to do some live, so I thought I would join you here on my live and see what's happening. Someone's just commenting on the Abraham Lincoln response. Man, I'm way behind. No wonder people think this is recorded. What is the name of the banking system? It's easy. It's called Home Banking System. Go to our website and order one. Yeah, someone says Wealthsimple is another one in Canada. I don't necessarily like Wealthsimple because Wealthsimple is only good for buying your crypto. You can't keep it on there. Once you buy it, you have to move it off of there into an offline wallet. Dibble says, what wallet was that, bro? That wallet is available in our store. Hit the link up here, hit the picture up here in the corner, and you can go to the link in my bio. It'll take you to our store, www.IHodlLife.com, and you can order yours today. I think I'll change my hat to my IHodlLife hat so I can keep showing you the IHodlLife name like I always do. There we go. There we go. Let's get this guy. All right. All right. Now we got it changed up so you can see www.IHodlLife.com. IHodlLife. There's two L's in there. IHodlLife.com. And you can go to our store and you can order your smart wallet today. What crypto is similar to Helium HNT? Pi token is very similar to HNT. It's like a new internet of people, so to say. Sunny says SecUX20. That's what this guy is. This is the SecUX W20. Really awesome wallet. Small, compact, easy to use in your hand, but big, beautiful touchscreen display. Easy to scan your crypto over. What an amazing wallet. You know, the rest of the world needs to catch up. Deep Blue says, what would cause the collapse that you're talking about? Well, what's going to cause the collapse is likely going to be blamed on the war, but it's already planned. The collapse is planned. So they're going to cause something on purpose so that they can make the collapse happen, so they can move to the new financial system. And they'll likely blame it on war, they'll likely blame it on a nuke, they'll likely blame it on a solar flare, they'll likely blame it on a blackout, the power grid, we can't access our old information, some shit like that. And yes, Anthony, you do have to pay gas fees anytime you transact in the blockchain. So if you send cryptocurrency to our offline wallets, you'll pay the gas fee for the blockchain that you're using. The wallet doesn't charge any fees. The exchange that you're buying from will charge you a fee when you're doing swaps and stuff, but our wallets don't charge you any money to send or transact your crypto. That's free to do, but you will pay whatever gas fee the blockchain charges. So if you're sending an ERC20 token, you will pay the Ethereum gas fees. That has nothing to do with our wallets. That has to do with that blockchain. Pencar says, I've seen so many of you doom and gloom fellows come and go. Pencar, I'm not sure you're paying attention. We're not talking about doom and gloom. We're talking about the opportunity because of the smoke and the doom and gloom. So pay attention. And yes, Free Thinker 007, the FedNow, aka the Federal Reserve CBDC, will be implemented between May through July 2023. Yes, it's being implemented now, and it will be launched in July, August-ish, which means when FedNow releases their CBDC, keep in mind, FedNow is going to be the CBDC that will be behind the banking infrastructure. So you're going to have country CBDCs, USA coin, Canada coin, Euro coin, just as examples, that will be running on an institutional level. And then behind that, there'll be the FedNow CBDCs where they transact between the Fed and between the bank. So when the bank needs to borrow money, they go to the Fed and they give them bank bonds in return for the Fed's CBDC, which chances are we as humans will not be able to have access to. We're lucky enough to even have access to institutional blockchains such as XDC, XLM, and XRP. And eventually that time might come away if they become illegal for the average human being to hold in the future also. So that's that layer system of the FedNow going live in July or June or August or in that window. And when they do, the financial infrastructure for all the traditional investors out there holding on to their XLM and their ISO coins and their Quant and their XRP, that's when you're going to start see all your coins skyrocketing and they're not coming back down. So when you see red days like today, celebrate because there's not going to be that many left. And yes, Edwin Holland, I'm very clearly saying, the money that you're earning right now will be no longer. The American dollars that you're earning right now will go to zero. My Canadian dollars are probably going to drop by about 50 to 60% because of the American dollar going down to zero. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And the only hedge against it is hedging assets, which traditionally would be silver and gold. But in today's world, it's Bitcoin and Ethereum. User 61 says it's not going to happen. Quit scaring people. I'm sorry if I scared you. Boo! How will Florida survive using a CBDC if the dollar is trash? Well, that's easy, Trina. The dollar trashes, it goes to zero. A month or 3 months or 2 months or something passes. The people are literally killing each other and starving to death. And then the government announces to you, hey everyone, just download this new app on your smartphone, which now has power because the power's back on. Did I mention everything's going to be a blackout? So now your phone's back on and all you have to do, everybody, is download this new app. It'll be spread everywhere. It'll be wildfire sharing the information. Download this new app. The government's going to give you 20,000 CBDC dollars. Do you know how fast you're going to download that app? Do you know how fast you're going to sign up all your personal data and information and get a digital ID so you can take your 20,000 US digital dollars because your bank has been shut down for the last 3 months and you haven't been able to buy shit? Everybody is going to voluntarily sign up for their new digital ID, which means get free digital credits from the government, digital dollars from the government, because their old money is now gone. And the only people who have actual value is people who paid attention to this before it happened, and they hedged their value by storing away digital assets outside the financial system like Bitcoin and Ethereum, outside the digital CBDCs, outside your fiat financial system. I hope all that makes sense. There you go. Rero17 says they already have a digital ID in Sweden. It's amazing how many people in the world think I'm a lunatic when I talk about this new digital ID and how it's going to enslave literally every transaction you make. People always say to me, oh, well, I have a cell phone. It's no different. I have a digital ID. No, your cell phone doesn't transact every transaction you do. And your cell phone doesn't turn off because it doesn't like what you say. And your cell phone doesn't turn off your debit card because you went to the gas station too much this week. And it doesn't turn off your card, or your debit card, or your credit card because you bought too much alcohol this month either. But digital ID will control all of those things. It will know if you rolled through the stop sign. It will know if you went into the store or not into the store. You're not even going to need to show your ID to walk into the store. The store is going to know your identity when you approach it, the same way your vehicle knows your car key when you approach it. This is what digital ID is going to lead to if people really understand the depths of it. It really is the enslavement of mankind. And the only people that will be able to transact outside of we control what you can buy world is going to be people who own outside of that financial system digital assets, such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and other financial structures that are digital. NFTs also, digital land also. Things that you can transact with peer-to-peer thanks to the blockchain and the operability that smart contracts create. And Dr. Jan O'Daniel says it will happen sooner than you think. You're absolutely right. I mean, people still look at me like I'm crazy. I still get all kinds of I'm a lunatic comments, all kinds of that. And when it happens, people are going to be blindsided, absolutely blindsided. Because it happens so quickly. People are so blind to what's really going on. They're too busy watching Donald Trump get arrested to understand that a new financial system is being rolled out right now, and your banks are crashing around your very fingertips right now, and you don't know anything about it. And you go to your bank and you talk to them, and they don't know anything about it. And you go to your bank right now and you try to pull out $50,000 cash, and you can't get the cash out, and you still can't put the pieces together of what I'm talking about. What else we got here for comments? Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that are new here, I will drop my like time now. So for those of you that are new here, please hit that like. Please hit that follow if you're not following along the IHodlLife community already. And of course, please share the live so we can share it out to more people. We've already got 15,000 likes. We're going to try and get ourselves all the way up to 100,000 likes today and see if that's even possible. So please hit that like if you're enjoying the content. Please share the live, and of course, please follow along if you're not already following along the world's best Web3 community right here at IHodlLife. IHodlLife. Why is it hodl? Because we hold on for dear life. When the market goes up, we hold on. When the market goes down, we hold on. No matter what's going on, we hold on. And Dr. Jan O'Daniel makes a really good comment and says CBDC reserves will be gold and Bitcoin. That's how. And interestingly enough, because of Bitcoin's finite value, it's more finite than gold. Gold we could discover more. Bitcoin we can't discover more. Therefore, Bitcoin becomes more scarce and more rare than what gold is itself. Therefore, Bitcoin actually trumps gold as far as its finite value source. So there could become a time in the future where gold itself is pegged to Bitcoin. Yeah, you heard me say it. Gold pegged to Bitcoin, not Bitcoin pegged to gold. And what's my opinion to do with a bunch of cash before this happens? Hashtag digital assets. Right here on the IHodlLife community, make sure you're following along. Hey, Gus says he got a gold coin too. Gus ordered a Nifty and he got himself a gold coin. Congratulations, Gus, on owning one of the first 1,000 gold coins available in the IHodlLife community. It says right on the back of it, welcome to the IHodlLife lifestyle. You are now a true iHodler, and make sure you hold on to that token, because when we do our NFT drop, anyone that can prove in our database that they have a golden token, you are going to get whitelisted for our clothing line. So make sure to keep that gold token close. And yes, Jay Woods, 4893, you're absolutely right. 99% of people are clueless. In fact, 99% of people don't even know how money works. 99% of people think that the money in their bank account belongs to them. It doesn't. How is the Fed now going to affect all this? Well, you have to understand that the Fed now is doing the same thing that the banks are doing. They're going digital, but they're going to be their own platform, so to say. You've got the Fed now here, which transact money between the federal banks, and they lend money to the next platform below them, which is the banks, the federal institutions themselves. So you've got the banks and the federal institutions here. You've got the Fed now up here, and when the bank needs money, they go to the Fed now and they say, give us money, and the bank gives to the Feds bank bonds, and then the bank now has their money and they lend it out to the people down here, which is the people on the third level. So there's different levels of the financial infrastructure, and the Fed now, all it's going to do is it's going to basically bring to life the institutional level, which is where we invest in. We don't invest at the Fed now level. We won't have access to those. So that means, because I know where that question is going, that means something like an XRP investor is investing in the institutional level, not in the Fed now level. The Fed now level, a normal human being, you won't be able to invest there. And yes, we deliver to Australia. We have a ton of orders going to Australia. Big to all my Aussie lovers out there and my Aussie people, because you guys order our wallets a lot. We tend to send a lot of orders to Australia and New Zealand. So big love from the IHodlLife community to all my Australian people out there. And we recently got contacted by a lovely young lady who lives in Australia, and she wants to be a reseller of our digital smart wallets in the Australia area. And with such a large community out there ordering our wallets, this might be some steps that we're going to look forward to taking. So you guys in Australia might get your own IHodlLife store right on your own ground sometime in the next 24 months. And no, this is not a Bitcoin. This is an IHodlLife coin. IHodlLife. You see the logo on my hat? IHodlLife. The best Web3 community, the best Web3 crypto merchandise. You can go to our store by hitting the link in my bio, www.IHodlLife.com. Cashless society coming soon. Cashless society is already here. Go to your bank and try to take out $50,000 cash. Try it. You won't be able to. The bank will have every excuse in the world why they can't, unless they set up some type of a schedule with you over a 1 or a 2 week period for you to access that kind of a physical lettuce money. Everything is already digital. Everything is already tapping your debit card, tap your credit card. Almost nobody takes cash anymore, and you almost feel awkward going to a store and spending change. You just leave it in your console and tap with your debit card. So, cashless society is already here. Brown Eyes Blue says, why 3 different models? The reason we have 3 different models is because each of the models has a slightly different use case. So the first one that you have here is your V20. This one is your home banking system. So this one here with the nice big shape on it is one that might sit at home on your, computer. Let me turn that upside down. There we go. You might sit at home on your computer or your office desk. It's your home banking system to do most of your transactions. The next one is going to be the W20, which is a smaller version. It does everything that the V20 does, but in a smaller physical package. So it's easier to put in your pocket, carry it with you. And this one connects to the app on my phone. So it replaces this. It replaces my on-the-go wallet. I don't need that anymore. I'm going to be able to just use this, connect to my app, and I'm going to be able to scan in QR with my cell phone, connecting and disconnecting to the wallet whenever I want. So I'm able to carry my digital assets with me, but I'm only carrying with me what I want to carry in my wallet. My bank is still sitting at home, which is why I have 2 different devices. I don't carry all the money in my bank with me when I go shopping at the grocery store. I just carry with me what I want to spend on this wallet, and on this one I carry my home savings, my home banking. And then the third model, which is the W10, the third model is this guy right here, and that you can see the difference between them because it doesn't have the Bluetooth logo on it. This one has no Bluetooth. It doesn't have a battery in it. You can't connect it to your phone. This one is just a savings wallet. This is the kind of wallet that still has a big, beautiful touchscreen, as you can see. This is the one where you're just going to scan some Ethereum, scan some Bitcoin, and then you can lock it away in a vault and forget about it, or even throw it in the garbage and just leave the crypto on the blockchain for someone to recover with the 24-word seed phrase. So this is your savings account, the W10. The W10 is your wallet, your spending wallet that you go out into the world with. And your V20 is your home banking system, so you can take custody of all of your money and you don't need to use a bank or an intermediary anymore. So that's the purpose of having all 3, your home banking system, which is why we developed 3 different models. And of course, you can order them right here at IHodlLife. There's even a deal if you order all three together. The home banking system, you'll get it for, I think it works out to 10, 15, or 18% off or something like that, as opposed to buying them separate. So that's how you do it right there. And that's how you become your own custodian of your financial future. And if you don't know where our store is, www.IHodlLife.com, or you can go to the picture up in the top corner. Link is in my bio. All right, I'm going to skip past a few of these here. I'm just going to scroll through a bunch because there's hundreds of comments waiting. So let's see, what are we at here? We're at 16,000 likes and we have hundreds of comments waiting. So while I'm getting through to your comments, guys, please hammer that like, do me a favor, hit that follow, and please share the live. And let's see what we got here. Mohammed Daz says, what should I invest in? You should invest in what you research. Mohammed Daz, follow along the community and you will find out a lot of awesome information that will help you with your cryptocurrency journey. All of our wallets do have a guarantee. Yes, like most electronic devices, they come with a 1-year warranty. Any issues in the first year, you'll just get a new one. Any issues after the first year, you'll just have to buy yourself a new one. And then what happens, this is a question I get a lot. What happens if I put my crypto on my wallet and I lose it? Don't worry, the crypto's on the blockchain, not on the wallet. Only your private key and your public key are used through the wallet. Your private key is your 24-word seed phrase, the public key is on the wallet, and the crypto is on the blockchain. And when your private key and your public key asymmetrically match, the door on the blockchain opens that allows you to have access to that crypto or be the transactionary person of that crypto. So if the wallet goes in the garbage, all I have to do is go type in my 24-word seed phrase to any wallet in the world, and all my crypto will then recover in that wallet, because really the crypto's not in the wallet, it's on the blockchain. The wallet is just my window that allows me to see what I own on the blockchain. Peter P says, great explanation. Thanks. Hey, you're welcome, Peter P. I hope that the information I'm dropping has been useful for you, and I hope it guides you on your crypto journey. I am not a financial advisor. I am not giving financial advice. I'm just a crypto nerd that loves to chat crypto in Web3, and you're welcome to take whatever information I drop and utilize it as you wish. $100 XRP would be an $8 trillion market cap. Well, XRP's market cap is probably going to be in the quadrillions. And if you know what quadrillion is, it's a lot of 8 trillions on top of each other. What device is that? You just joined. This is the V20, W20, and W10, and the link's in my bio right up here. You can go to our store, www.IHodlLife.com, and you can order yourself the world's best offline digital wallets, the world's first smart wallets, available right here at IHodlLife. So for everyone asking where to find them, it's in our store. Just go up to the picture up here of my of IHodlLife, and it'll take you to my bio, my TikTok bio, and you can click the Linktree link at the bottom of my bio, and it will take you directly over to our store. And yes, the W20 holds XRP. All of our wallets hold XRP. What do I think about the Trust platform? Is it legit? Yes, it's legit, but I don't like anything online. I like to keep my stuff offline in my custody. And yes, it does hold HBAR. How safe is it? It uses military vault grade security, so it's safer than what your bank uses. And it's in your custody, unlike the money in your bank that's not as safe and not in your custody. Why would you need that device if you have a smartphone? Well, your smartphone is online and the wallet is offline. So your online crypto can be hacked. Your offline crypto can't be hacked. Clear, definitive difference of why online cryptocurrency is not safe. A guy like me who knows how to code and knows how to go in the secret little back doors in a computer, I can find my way into your wallet, or I can find my way into your transactions, or I can very cleverly send something to your wallet that makes you click on a link or phish, or there's some way that I can get to your online wallet. But in an offline wallet, I'm not even going to try, because it's like trying to climb a mountain with no oxygen tank. So that's why your online wallet is not safe. And once again, if you lose the device, you can just type in your 24-word seed phrase, any wallet in the world, and recover your crypto. That's why your 24-word seed phrase is so important. Fastback says, what would stop Bitcoin from issuing more coins? Well, number one, you can't. The Bitcoin contract that was designed when it was originally created was limited at 21 million coins. You can only produce 21 million coins of Bitcoin. There will never be more. You can never create more. You can never do anything to change that. So there's no making more and there's no burning them. Victoria Gita says, where do I go? This information is frightening. Well, you know what? Follow along right here in the IHodlLife community, and you might just find tidbits of information that help you navigate this crazy whirlwind that we're about to step into. S. Slav says, why is it more secure than a Ledger? Well, Ledger uses what's called an EAL5 certified military vault grade security chip. Our wallets also use an EAL5 certified military vault grade security chip. So therefore, our wallets and Ledger wallets have the exact same security. The only difference is Ledger, their database, their computer database, has been hacked once in the past and had a customer breach, which means customers' data was stolen, not money from wallets, but customers' data from their computer system was stolen. We've never had that history happen. So are the wallets equally as safe? Yes. Ledger's wallet equally as safe as ours? Yes. But technically on paper, their wallets, their database, their wallets have not been hacked, but their database has been hacked. Our wallets have never been hacked and our database has never been hacked. Therefore, technically, we are safer than what a Ledger wallet is because we can prove we've never been hacked and they actually have had a data breach hack. But in reality, I'm splicing hairs to try to make it look like I'm better than them. And the real truth is both wallets are equally as safe. Both wallets use EAL5 military vault grade embedded security chip, which is safer than what your bank uses to make transactions. So both of them are incredibly safe for you to use and keep your assets on. And what are the advantages of this over the Nano Ledger? Well, that's easy. I mean, this wallet, first of all, go turn on your Ledger Nano. It's got this tiny little screen that you can't even see that you have to scroll left and scroll right on, as opposed to a big, beautiful touchscreen that this wallet has. So you take a look at the screen on your Ledger Nano and then take a look at the screen on this. And now let's say I'm just chilling here and you want to send me some money because you're meeting me in my garage to buy my sofa set that I'm selling you. And you want to make a payment to me. Well, I pull out my Ledger and oh, wait. Let me go get my computer. Let me bring my computer out to the garage. Let me plug my Ledger in. Let me connect to my laptop. And here, now you can QR scan my laptop and make a payment to me on my Ledger. Or I could just pull out my smart wallet instantly and I can just pull up my QR code and just boom, you can make an instant payment right there on the spot and I can turn my wallet off and stick it back in my pocket. Thank you. Have a nice day. The operation and the utility that we have built into our wallets, which is why they're smart wallets, a Ledger is still a hardware wallet. It's still just a device you scan some crypto on. I mean, even our W10 that doesn't have Bluetooth capability is way better than those old models because it has a big, beautiful, usable touchscreen display on it. But it doesn't have Bluetooth. I can't connect it to my phone. I can't take it on the go. I can't do all these things with it that the smart wallets can do. This one and this one, the V20 and the W20. So therefore, those are the reasons why it's significantly better than a current model Ledger. And no, banks are not going to convert fiat customers to CBDCs because banks don't even know what's going on. The Federal Reserve behind the banks has built into their plan to screw the banks over also because they want to eliminate all of the banks. They want to eliminate the private corporate structure of the financial world in the United States, and they want to replace it through a streamlined set of 5 or 6 specific financial institutions or banks that they use, JP Morgan, Chase, Wells Fargo, so on and so forth. And all the other ones that we know as daily institutional banking will disappear. They won't exist anymore. And there's no need for them when money's being transacted digitally. What do I think of Doge? I think that Doge has a really good fundamental to be a payments coin in the future, the same as what Shiba Inu is. But Dogecoin has a really strong fundamental base, meaning the cryptocurrency itself is designed to work as a payments token. So we'll probably see it adopted by a lot of companies around the world. And just like Shiba Inu, Dogecoin is no longer a utility-less meme coin, but a very valuable payments token. Is Elon good or bad for Doge? Well, Elon knows something you don't know. He knows that in the future, Dogecoin will be very valuable. So that's why he keeps talking about it, talking about it, talking about it, buying it, promoting it, because he knows 10 years from now, people are going to look back and they're going to be like, wow, he was a visionary genius for knowing this, when everyone in the world is using Dogecoin and everyone that got rich off of Dogecoin that was paid attention and bought it early. So for those reasons, Elon knows what's coming in the future, which is also why he's told everyone very clearly XRP is the winner. Like, go buy $1,000 worth of XRP to change your life forever. But very few people in the world will even pay attention to that. No, Derek, you can't put sell orders on the wallets. It's not an exchange. It's offline. If you want to do sell orders, then you got to send your cryptocurrency from the wallet to an online exchange to do your buying and your selling. You can actually connect through Web3. You can actually connect to dApps, and you can actually connect your offline wallet to marketplaces, to mint NFTs, to trading places, to do DeFi and all that stuff. I just don't, because I like to keep my wallet offline. But yes, you do actually have the capability through Wallet Connect to connect to the entire decentralized world of dApps, decentralized applications, from lending to borrowing to trading, you name it, all directly from your offline wallet. That's why they're smart. Yes. Fire Pitten Kitten says Ponzi scheme types, they always talk doom and gloom to get you to invest in their Ponzi. I don't know whose Ponzi you're investing, but don't invest in Ponzis. Pay attention to people who know what they're talking about. What are my thoughts on Quant? Assalam. What are my thoughts on Quant? My thoughts on Quant are awesome. I love Quant because Quant is an overledger, and what an overledger does is it shares data between very important financial transactions that happen on blockchains. So we've been talking about how the banks are going to have financial digital CBDCs. They're going to be run on top of these layer 1 blockchains, and for those layer 1 blockchains to make a transaction and the data be shared with the real world for the purpose of recording, that's what an overledger does. That's what Quant does. So Quant is an overledger, or a data sharing process mechanism that shares information between different blockchains when they're making financial transactions. So its use case is very valuable for the real world. I just bought some Quant today. Quant was down today in Canadian dollars to about $1.62, and it normally hovers around $1.75. So it's about $10 cheaper than what it normally is, from at least when I've been watching it over the last few months. And I thought, why not add a little Quant to my bag today? So just today, I added some Quant, QNT. And yes, Judy Franks, you make a good comment, but I'm not going to talk about it too much because it goes off of the crypto topic. It goes off of the investing topic. It goes off of preparing ourselves, for, not focusing on the doom and gloom, but, preparing ourselves for how we best hedge and how we best, get ready for this. But to answer your question, you say, does the Bible talk about everybody being issued a number at some point, or what you may refer to as the mark of the beast? Yes, this is coming with digital CBDCs. A digital CBDC, or a digital identity, will eventually get to the point where when you walk into a store, you will have a chip embedded in your wrist. And when you walk into the store will recognize you. You won't even have to do anything to pay. You'll just walk into the store. You'll collect whatever items you want. The store will know what you took out of the store, and you'll just leave and go get in your car and go away, and you'll receive a little ding, ding, ding on your phone or in your digital wallet or on your little digital chip that will tell you just spent $214 at the grocery store. And if you spend too much, it just won't let you. It just ding, ding, ding. It won't let you scan the item, and you won't be able to leave the store with it. So everything will literally be controlled through that digital identity, and you no longer will need physical items. It'll just be embedded in you, which could be correlated to the mark of the beast, or the numbering of all people, the recording of each person's transactions or data. Yes, those end times are upon us now. For people who understand what I'm talking about, those times are now. That's all I'm going to say about that for Mrs. Judy Franks. Is it safe to keep all your crypto in one cold wallet? Well, in a way, yes, because your crypto's on the blockchain. So even if you lose the wallet, you can always just go type in your 24 seed phrase to any other wallet and recover all of your crypto. I still am a firm believer of diversification. So I like the idea of having more than one wallet or two or three wallets and diversifying your funds a little bit. So at least if you lost your 24-word seed phrase and you can't figure it out, you don't lose all your crypto. You've got it at least divided between two or three different wallets. So if you're really good at protecting your 24-word seed phrase and you're not worried about losing it, maybe having it all in one wallet's not a bad idea. But chances are anything could happen. Your house could burn down. Something crazy could happen where you may lose access to that 24-word seed phrase. Therefore, I would like the diversification idea better. Once again, a home banking system will allow you to keep the bulk of your cryptocurrency on your home bank, a little bit that you're going to transact with on the go, and your savings that you save away and never use anyway, hidden in a vault somewhere. And the great thing about them is you can get a QR code on your phone for each one of the wallets, and you could just hide the wallets away in a vault and just accept cryptocurrency right through the app on your phone. You don't even need the physical device. Or if you don't have your phone, you could just scan the device itself. Once again, making them smart wallets. You can't do that with any other wallets in the world. Should we keep money under the mattress? No, you should not keep money under the mattress. Not that I give financial advice, but why would you not keep money under the mattress? Because that money is going to go down in value as it inflates. What if you have cash? Throw it out? No, you don't throw it out. You buy assets with it, crazy. Are you not listening? You buy assets with it, hard assets that hedge against the devaluation of fiat currency, such as gold, such as silver, such as Bitcoin, such as Ethereum, such as other digital assets. Once again, not financial advice. And no, I don't use Lobster. I haven't had really much experience with it. I don't use that wallet. And as far as I understand, that's an online wallet. So be careful. You should be using an offline wallet. Hit the link in my bio. Order yourself an offline digital smart wallet. And yes, Mary Lucas, you're right. Starvation will be a tool because what will happen is the banks will close. People won't be able to get their money out. Infrastructure will come to a halt. The grocery stores will close. The hospitals will close. We'll be lucky if we even have any electricity for a short period of time. And during that, people will be starving to sign up for a digital ID that will give them a free $20,000. They'll be starving to do it. What are the rich doing with their cash? Well, the smart ones are buying digital assets. And the ones who used to be smart in the old financial world, who are not paying attention to this new digital reality, are not going to be rich anymore. ZannyMax says, okay, enough. When are we breaking everything? We're not breaking everything. We're never breaking anything. We're not here to talk about doom and gloom and the world's falling apart and the banks are going to crash and run around. No. We're talking about pay attention to what's going on with the economy and how can we best prepare and hedge ourselves financially to go through this period of tough time so that when things go back to normal, we position ourselves for not being enslaved to a digital identity and a digital dollar system. That's what we're really talking about. Interesting. I hear a lot of people say that. Should I take out my 401? Well, first of all, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your 401. But it is in my belief that 401s after the year of 2024 will no longer exist. And everybody who put money into those 401s, you're just going to lose your money and the bank's going to take it as their buyout money, their buyout liquidity, because they're all broke. And you mark my words, you heard it right here on the IHodlLife show, all the banks are broke. All of them, even the Federal Reserves who lend money to the banks, are broke because since 1971 they've been printing money out of thin air. And in the last 22 months they printed more money than they did in the last 40 years. And now we've overinflated the system to hyperinflation, to a super hyperinflation, and now the entire system is going to come crashing down. Your 401, you're probably never going to see it. All the people who have some type of government savings that they're going to get when they get old, none of you are going to see that. Now you understand why there's going to be civil war. Now you understand why there's going to be riots. Now you understand why when there's no infrastructure, being able to scan, tap back and forth and transact might be the only vital importance at that time. For those of you that are here, don't forget to hit that like. Let's see if we can get ourselves, we're at 20,000. We want to try to get up to 100,000 likes. So please hit that like. What are we at? 2, 3, 4. Oh, I still got a couple more hours here to go. So hit that like and we will keep going. Let's see if we can get ourselves up to 100,000. I'm limited for time today. So if we don't hit 100,000, that's all right. We'll just stop wherever we are, but we are going to try to get to that goal. So please hit that like and please hit that follow. All right, let's skip through some of these comments because there is hundreds of them, and let's see what we got here. Sorry if I missed your comments, guys. Just repost them again. There's so many that I'm just kind of skipping through and grabbing a few here and there because I can't answer them all fast enough. Where do you go if you have issues with your product? Well, you can either go to us or you can go to our tech department at secuxtech.com. Either way, we have a full 24-hour service team to look after you. How long have our cold wallets been around? We're about 2.5, almost 3 years old now. We're still new kids on the block. We're the best wallets in the world, the safest wallets in the world, the easiest wallets in the world to use, but only about 3 years old. We're still new kids on the block in the wallet world. And yes, Brian Hall, they are sick, and you should definitely get yourself a full set. Hit the link in my bio, www.IHodlLife.com, and you can order yourself your smart wallet set today. And yes, Ginny, you can have multiple accounts on it. So you could have, 3 different Bitcoin accounts, for example, on the wallet. So I could have my Bitcoin, my wife's Bitcoin, my son's Bitcoin, all on one wallet. So you see here on my wallet how it shows Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, and XRP. If I plug this into my computer and I went into the Bitcoin section and I hit add account, it would show Bitcoin and then Bitcoin. It would show I have 2 Bitcoins, one for me, one for someone else. Or 2 for me or whatever, but I think that's the question you're asking. And yes, Steve Rowe, to switch from a ledger to switch to our smart wallets is like going from a car with no power windows to a car with leather, power windows, sunroof, navigation, all the features. It's just so much more advanced. And where do you buy it from, Rob Klin? You buy it from www.IHodlLife.com, or you can go to the top of my page up here where the picture is, and you can go to the link in my bio, my link tree, and it will take you to my link tree, which is all the services that we offer. And the first one on there is our smart wallet link that'll take you to our store. And how is it to transfer crypto to a cold wallet? It's easy. I go onto my phone, I buy my crypto on the exchange, I go to my offline wallet, I touch the screen like an XRP, for example, there's my QR code, I then hit send, QR scan, I scan my crypto instantly to my offline wallet, like that. So you started a business, Eugene and Nana Marani, sorry if I said your name wrong. You started a business, it's blowing up, and you're wondering, what do I do now with the crypto or with the money that I'm accumulated? Well, my advice, and again, I don't give financial advice, so what I would do with money that's being accumulated is I would try to hedge that money by getting it out of fiat. And how do I get it out of fiat? I put it into assets. And obviously I want to diversify because nobody knows which one is the correct answer. So some Bitcoin, some Ethereum, maybe some land, real estate, that kind of thing. I believe stocks and bonds are a bad idea because I believe that the stock market is going to crash as part of the US dollar crashing, and digital assets is going to be the safest hedge because they're going to replace the old system with the new blockchain system. That's why digital assets will survive, and physical stocks, bonds, commodities will not survive. How will you be able to use your money when the fiat goes away? Well, it's easy. So right now I have fiat money. I pull out money out of my wallet, or I pull out my debit card and I tap it. So now the fiat's gone away. So my debit card's no good. My wallet's no good. So now I've got a phone that has digital credits on it. So I have 10,000 digital Canadian credits on my phone, and I have an offline wallet that has Bitcoin and Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies. So now I Bluetooth connect to my offline wallet. I walk into a store, I tap my phone, I pay for my items, and I leave the store. paying in my Canadian issued digital credits on my phone, or if the merchant allowed me to pay in my other cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, or whatever cryptocurrency that they might be willing to accept, because those are assets that are transactionary. So how would I be able to use my money when fiat goes away? Well, fiat will go away and a new money will be introduced called a digital money, and you will transact with that digital money via QR codes and via NFC tap, which means just tap your phone. Same way you tap your debit card. And there might even be a time to help the world onboard where companies start getting smart and they create little cards like this that are credit cards that you can just, until they get to the digital wallet stage, that they can just pull out of their wallet, they can swipe, and really what they're doing is they're paying from a crypto account. They're not paying from a fiat account. And yes, there's going to be more than one blockchain, Cody. There's going to be multiple blockchains. There's going to be numerous blockchains that will all create a network or a web of different blockchains, all creating the infrastructure for our new future. And yes, Trent Huntley, the point is get your crypto off exchanges. Whether you use a ledger, whether you use any wallet, just get your money off the offline wallets, off the exchanges, and into your custody. I highly recommend an IHodlLife smart wallet, but any cryptocurrency hardware wallet will do. Just get your cryptocurrency in your custody. How many shipping days to Sweden? We have shipped to Sweden before. It takes about 15 days to come to Sweden. 12 to 15 days. And that's business days. Will you be able to use your crypto when the CBDC is rolled out? Yes, because CBDCs will be separate from cryptocurrencies. CBDCs will be Forex money currency, and digital assets will be cryptocurrency, gold, Bitcoin, silver, Ethereum, so on and so forth. So you must understand that crypto is not currency, and currency will be CBDCs. Digital Rose asks, what do you need if the software needs updating? Don't worry, it's just like having an iPhone. You'll just get a notification that says you need to update. And when you do the update, all the new update will automatically be done for you. You'll just plug your device into your laptop and update it. Nelson says, is XRP going to pump or is it just hype? My advice to you, Nelson, is go research XRP and you tell me what you think. How do you enter the amount you want to transfer to another person? When you hit send, it asks you what dollar value do you want to send. So you just type it in, $1, $10, $1 million, you just type it in the amount of dollars you want, and then it will send over. Or you can change the equation and don't send it in dollars and you can send it in crypto, meaning I'm sending you 2 Ethereum, 3 Ethereum, and the dollar value is not relevant. So you can choose which way you want to send it. And yeah, I mean, Little Street Villi, you're absolutely right. Take a look at Venezuela. Take a look at how their currency collapsed. Take a look at how they replaced it with Bitcoin, trying to use Bitcoin as a national currency, even though it's not. They're going to release a digital CBDC, which will become the currency, and Bitcoin will become a store of value for the country. And yes, Panda Man, all of the stock market that survives the crash, all of it will become tokenized onto the blockchain, which means the entire stock market will eventually become cryptocurrencies. For those of you that are new here, welcome. My name is Tristan. I am the founder and CEO of IHodlLife, the best Web3 community, and of course the best Web3 store. We have all the best merchandise and products that you need for your cryptocurrency and blockchain and Web3 journey. New digital smart wallets right here. You can get yours in our store at www.IHodlLife.com. And if you happen to order yourself a new Nifty, like you can see behind me, you can even get your hands on one of our very collectible rare golden tokens right here at IHodlLife. The link is in my bio. You can go to my page, www.IHodlLife.com. Please hit that like if you enjoy my content. Please hit that follow if you're not already following along with the IHodlLife community. And of course, please share the live so that we can have more people join in. Hey, look at that. I think I actually got to the end of the questions. That's fantastic. I got through all of those. So for everyone who had their question or their answer or their comment skipped, now's your time to post it again because I made it to the end of skipping through all the comments. So congratulations to me for getting through those. So for those of you that are new here, welcome. You are following the IHodlLife community right now. That is the live that you are on. I'm Tristan. I'm the founder and CEO. We sell the world's best digital smart wallets that allows you to keep your cryptocurrency offline in your custody. And of course, we are the creators and we have released the world's first offline NFT wallet. So now, for the first time ever, you can hold your NFTs offline in your custody. So my crypto, I can hold offline on my device. And now my NFTs, I can also hold offline in my new Nifty. So there's my NFTs offline on my device. And there's my crypto offline on my digital device in my custody. No bank, no government, no one can turn off my ability to transact with my digital assets. What are my thoughts on XDC? Rachel Garcia asks. I love XDC. I'm a personal friend of the CEO and the development team who just released the first marketplace on top of XDC, and it's literally called XDC, XDSEA, like the body of water, XDC, and it is the first NFT marketplace that's launched on the XinFin network. And the CEO has been over to IHodlLife a few times, and we have had him on our show. He's currently here in Toronto visiting in Canada, so I'm going to be going to have dinner with him next month. He has to fly out, I think, to California for a couple weeks, and then he's coming back, and I'm going to be meeting him for dinner, and we will be doing some videos, hopefully, to put together, and we'll drop it for the community as well. So he is the founder of basically, you all know what OpenSea is on the Ethereum blockchain, where you go and you mint your NFTs. Well, he's the gentleman who has built that exact process, but on the XinFin network called the XDC NFT Marketplace. And you can go there and you can mint your NFTs with your XDC cryptocurrency coins. Really brand new, really, really popular, much faster and better than Ethereum. And don't be surprised if you start seeing a whole bunch of the development that's sitting on top of Ethereum start jumping ship and moving over to the XinFin network, because it's so much faster, so much more efficient, and so much easier for developers to build on top of. So my thoughts on XDC are fantastic. Just yesterday I bought some XDC. I'm a lover of XDC, and I do expect some big potential from XDC in the future. For those of you who don't know who XDC is, the XinFin network, you might want to go do some research and decide if it's something that you want in your portfolio. Rod Blyken 15 says, okay, what should I put $1,000 on Coinbase? Well, number one, you shouldn't put it on Coinbase because Coinbase will own your money. So if you do decide to buy crypto on Coinbase, make sure after you buy that crypto on Coinbase, the first thing you do is send it off of Coinbase into an offline wallet. And if you don't have an offline wallet, you already know you can order one from our store. The link's in my bio. So now you bought your $1,000 worth of crypto on Coinbase, you sent it to your offline wallet safely in your custody, and the question still remains, what should I put my $100 or my $1,000 on? And the answer to that is you should put your $1,000 on the cryptos that you've researched and you feel confident with that they're going to be fundamental use cases of the future, and you understand why you want to own that asset. And yes, if you have loss of electricity or loss of Wi-Fi accessibility, these devices operate with IoT. So I can still turn on my device with a battery, and I can still open my screen, and I can still QR scan from another IoT device, and I can still make a transaction outside electricity, outside the power grid or the Wi-Fi signal, so to say. So they're very special, those devices. If these terminals were sitting in stores today, they use IoT, and all the power went down, you could still walk into a store with our devices and you can transact because it uses IoT. The devices talk to each other. So we wouldn't need power and we wouldn't need a Wi-Fi signal. We would just need batteries. So therefore, if you put our terminals in merchants all around the world, we don't shut down when the power goes out, unlike traditional terminals in today's world. We're revolutionizing shit right over here at IHodlLife. And yes, I agree, the banks might be stealing your money. Yes, you do have an app, but the app, someone could hack your app, but the app doesn't actually have access necessarily to your crypto. It's just kind of a window that shows you your crypto. But trying to hack the app would be like trying to hack a military vault. You know, it's not that easy. So I wouldn't be worried about that. If you have money in the bank, you should be worried about your bank being hacked before you worry about a smart wallet because of the type of military encryption that it uses. And how do you sell crypto from the wallet? That's a really good question. DCZ 1232. You can't sell crypto from the wallet. You can buy Bitcoin and Ethereum directly from the wallet, but you can't sell it from the wallet. You have to actually send it back to an exchange and then sell it there. Digital Rose, for the last time, we are distributors for the wallets. Stop asking me the same question 100 times. Mary Lucas, if you're having trouble joining our Discord, the link is in my bio. Some people said they were having trouble joining the Discord link, so I don't know if it depends on where you're located. I do know from a few people around the world that depending on where you're located, you couldn't get into my Discord. So feel free to join my YouTube or feel free to join my Twitter if you can't get into the Discord. And other than that, you could just go to Discord and you can just go to the search engine and search IHodlLife Community. IHodlLife Community, one big name, and you should be able to track us down that way too. So those are two ways that you can definitely try to get a hold of us in the Discord. And yes, Little Street Villy, we are in Canada. We are located up here in the cold north. And yes, Pleiadian IRA money will be stolen. All money that is government issued or related will be hypothetically stolen. I mean, banking itself is theft from the people. Banking in general is theft from the people. Give me $1,000 of your money, Tristan, and then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to lend out $10,000. So $9,000 of it is just fake numbers on a ledger. It's not real. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge Tristan interest on the money because I'm a fucking scammer. That's what banks do. Banks are literally a scam to people and their finances. They're not a safe haven that you've been taught to keep your money in. Digital Rose, no, most stores do not talk about where they get their supplies from. If you go to Walmart, you can buy products at Walmart, but Walmart doesn't really give you all the information about where they source their products, where their manufacturers are, and all this kind of stuff, especially not in general public chats. So that type of information is more something that investors would talk about at their cap table, not kind of information about where they source products or this or that generally. So SecuX is the creator of our wallets, and we distribute them out to the world. Angelo, thanks for joining. Victoria, thanks for following. I see lots of new people following the IHodlLife community. If you're new here and you've joined in and you've seen some of the content that we're dropping, feel free to hit that like and feel free to hit that follow so you get notified when I do happen to go live, and you can always get some new Web3 and crypto content. And of course, right up here on the top, you can see the little picture that says IHodlLife. If you click that, it takes you to the top of my TikTok page, and you can click the link in my bio, and then it will take you to my service page, which gives you all of the services that I offer at IHodlLife. Our smart wallets, our NFT wallets, our password protection, our direct NFT training. You can have one-on-one training with me for NFT or for crypto. There's all kinds of hot links in there that you can use. I've even got a link in there for XDC, the new marketplace on the XinFin blockchain, and you can go and check it out. Lots of cool stuff that you will find on our page. So thanks for everybody for joining out in today's live. Don't forget to hit that like and follow. And for those of you that have questions about Web3, for those of you that have questions about crypto in general, for those of you that have questions about investing, the banking, the financial world, and what's going on right now, feel free to drop those comments and we will bring them up in chat and we'll talk about them. We're already at 23,000 likes. We're going to try to get ourselves all the way up to 100. I'm pretty limited on time today, so I don't know if we're going to make it. So please hit that like and let's see how close we can get. Habib says you couldn't go live in the evening. You know, Habib, I might go live in the evening. I might leave for a little while, take a break, go have some dinner, go do some things, and then come back on live again later this evening. So stick around, and I've got lots of time today, so I might be doing some additional living. So don't go away, Habib. How is it going to work with Venmo and Zelle? I anticipate Venmo and Zelle will be replaced. Their services will be replaced by using digital infrastructure instead of the traditional fiat infrastructure that they're working with now. So they may not disappear. They'll just transition to the new financial system on how they process the movement of money. Habib says he's working like a slave. Well, Habib, you know, as people, we've been trained to be slaves. We've been trained to wake up in the morning and give our time away to somebody else so that we can get money that we then give away to somebody else, i.e. put it into a bank. So we give away our time and we give away our money, and we never own custody of anything, which is why I'm an advocate of self-custody devices. It's time for us to take our time back. It's time for us to take our money back, and it's time to take our futures back, because what you don't know that you've been doing is you've been getting up every morning. You've been going and giving your time away to somebody else so they can get rich. And then when you get paid to go get someone else rich, you give that money away to a bank who then invests your money and then gets rich off of your money. And you're just a peon left in the middle, slaving away. So how do we escape that ugly little picture that I just painted? Well, we start investing in digital assets. We start understanding self-custody. We start understanding the money in my bank doesn't belong to me. So I take a little bit of my slaving paycheck and I start putting 20 bucks, 50 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever it is I can afford, little by little, here and there on the side, into my offline self-custody wallet. So I start building my own value, my own hedge, and eventually when it grows big enough, I'll gain the ability to utilize it as a hedge and borrow tax-free fiat or tax-free currency money against my growing asset. So if you're working like a slave, Habib, my recommendation is follow along with the Web3 journey. Don't miss the greatest opportunity of anyone's lifetime, which is this opportunity in cryptocurrency and cryptography, and you might get yourself out of that slave line. The link to buy all three of the wallets, if you go to my store, www.IHodlLife.com, www.IHodlLife.com, and when you go to our store, one of the products that we sell is called the Home Banking System, and the Home Banking System will include all three of the wallets, which is the V20, the W20, and the W10. In No Digital Rose, we have not had any customers with any issues other than troubleshooting. We've had some people buy wallets and they say, you know, I can't get my crypto to send over. I can't seem to do this. I've even had one customer who sent crypto to the wrong address and SecuX actually replaced their crypto for them, which is pretty cool. They didn't have to do that. The customer made the mistake. So they're really, really great. The team that we have that will help customers out. So we've never really had any major issues as far as that goes, other than people troubleshooting new device, new to the crypto space, made a mistake, not really sure what I'm doing. Other than that, no, not really any negative things to report. And Habib, yes, when you're self-employed, it's different a little bit. When you're self-employed, you quit your 9 to 5 to work a 9 to 9. That's the truth about being self-employed. You stop doing a 9 to 5 and making someone else rich, and you start working a 9 to 9, and you slave away even harder. But the truth is, if you stay diligent at it, eventually you will make yourself rich. So congratulations on doing that. Stay diligent, especially if you're new at it, because anyone who starts their own business is already on the understanding that that is your method to financial freedom. Working for someone else and working for a salary is never going to make you rich. That's just a stepping stone that you use to build whatever you're doing over here to find your own way to financial freedom, which I believe is what you've done with your own self-run business. So congratulations, Habib, on doing that. And yes, Michael Hutchison, if you purchase all three of the wallets, the home banking system on our website, we will include our coin, at least until we have 1,000 units sold, because there's only 1,000 of these tokens available. Opladian says, I'm an angel. Well, sometimes my halo's a little bit crooked, but I guess I have been called worse. The wallets are made and manufactured in Taiwan, and they're sold in Canada. They're sold around the world, but they're shipped from Canada. And Danny, if you're setting up an Uphold account, keep in mind that when you buy cryptocurrency on Uphold, it's going to hold your cryptocurrency for 4 days before it allows you to send it offline. They do that as a liquidity holding purpose. So you will be keeping a little bit of your crypto on Uphold for 4 or 5 days before you're able to move it offline. And you could, I think, buy with your debit or your credit. It doesn't matter, whichever you really prefer. Carlos, welcome. JJ, welcome. For those people who are new, welcome, joining in. If you have comments, guys, please drop them in here and I will address them. Other than that, if you don't know who I am, I'm Tristan, right here from IHodlLife. I'm the founder and CEO of IHodlLife, the world's best cryptocurrency community, www.IHodlLife.com. you can go to our store and you can check out the world's best offline digital smart wallets, the world's first smart wallets, and the easiest wallets in the world to transact with when you want to get your cryptocurrency offline in your custody, and of course do it easily and do it safely. Truly Bleeding Red says that they just got themselves the banking system and they're excited. That's fantastic. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you because you don't really understand how important it is that you're learning about self-custody, because when the smoke settles, you will understand what being part of the new 1% really means. What school did I go to? Little Street Villy. I didn't go to school. I'm 100% self-taught. I didn't go to any school. In fact, when I was a teenager, I kept getting kicked out of every school I went to for fighting. I was a wild, lost little child, and I didn't go to school at all. I got kicked out of public school, and then when I started to go to high school, I didn't even finish 1 year. I got kicked out of 6 different schools, and I never went back. So I have no formal traditional education, which is why my mind is so open to what's going on in the world, because I was not indoctrinated the way the traditional world is indoctrined with what is educated into their brains. So I see and think a little bit differently than the average human being, because everything I've done is 100% self-taught. So no, I didn't go to a school for any kind of IT. I actually knew nothing about money my whole life until I started learning cryptocurrency. And when I started studying cryptocurrency, I started understanding how the financial system worked. And then I understood that money wasn't real. It was just fake numbers on a ledger. And then little by little, learning more about crypto, I became completely financially savvy as far as understanding and knowledge goes about what money really is, how money works, how finances work, and all of those details. And that became revolutionary and life-changing for me. And you're absolutely right, Cotty. You're too busy watching Trump. You're too busy watching Kanye West. You're too busy watching, Andrew Tate get released from jail. You're too busy worrying about what they're doing over in Ukraine and all that kind of stuff to really pay attention that your 401k is going to go away. To pay attention to the fact that you're not getting a tax return this year, but they're going to let everyone who is paying taxes pay their taxes before they shut everything down. Surprising how the Fed goes live in June, right after tax season. So it is time to start paying attention. It's time to stop calling people conspiracy theorists and start waking the fuck up and realizing, holy shit, this is starting to make sense now. I've just been blinded. And it's okay to admit that you've been wrong. It's okay to admit that you didn't know. My whole life, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And now it's so freeing and disgusting to see what's really going on in the world around us. And it comes in phases and stages. These devices are rated across the world. You can do research on them. They're extremely trusted. If you have money in your bank, you shouldn't even be questioning about, is this wallet safe, because you've got money in a bank which is not even close to as safe as keeping money in an offline wallet. So it's interesting when people say that to me, well, how safe is it to put my money there? But you think your bank is safe to put your money in. And it's not. It's not your money. It's not even in your custody. And if the bank shuts down tomorrow, you can't go get it. It doesn't belong to you. These are safer than the money that's in your bank. And because it's on the blockchain, the transactions are immutable, which means it's the safest possible transaction you can make, period. Which is why our financial system is now going to blockchain. And yes, you'll be able to use your crypto money after, because crypto money is decentralized. It's not owned by a centralized force like your fiat money is. It's 375 Canadian dollars for all 3 of the wallets. For the entire home banking system, you get a deal on them when you order all 3 together in our store, and it's $375, which is a pretty good deal for you to be able to stack all of your digital assets and all of your money in your own custody. A Ledger Nano X runs you $200. You can get our entire banking system for $375. Pretty damn good deal. And big, beautiful touchscreens, and QR scan, and NFC tap, and be able to hold your NFTs, and all the reasons why we have the world's best cryptocurrency and NFT smart wallets. Hit the link in my bio, go to our store at www.IHodlLife.com, www.IHodlLife.com, and order your home banking system today. Chef Daddy Wes says he has a SafePal and it seems like it's just stored on an app. It's not. The information is on the app that you can view, but the crypto is stored on the blockchain. So either way, your crypto's on the blockchain. It's not in the app that you're using that's connecting to your SafePal wallet. And will you change your crypto to CBDC? Yes, the same way that you can change fiat money into Bitcoin, and you can change Bitcoin into Ethereum, and you can change Ethereum back into Bitcoin or back into fiat money, you'll be able to do all those same exchanges with a digital CBDC. The only difference is when digital CBDCs come out, you're going to be limited by how much you'll be able to transact or how much you'll be able to change into crypto, because they don't want you to get rich. They want you to stay poor. So that's why all the people who are stacking digital assets now prior to the changeover are going to become the new 1%. Little Street Billy says he's got some cryptocurrencies in Chinese companies. Does your device store them as well? It depends. It does store most cryptocurrencies. If they're ERC20 tokens, yes, it stores them. If they are TRC10 or TRC20, which means they're on the Tron network, which is a lot of the Chinese tokens, then yes, it stores them. If they're on Binance BEP20 tokens, then yes, it stores them. And if it's on a small chain that we don't support yet, then it may support it in the future. What wallet supports XDC? Our wallets do. Our offline wallets support XDC. I just transferred XDC to my offline wallet today. It was sitting on an exchange because we didn't have XDC available on our wallets for a long time, and we finally just updated our wallets with a new release for EVM chains. So now you can get XDC on our wallets, and I will show you. You can see right there, Zinfin, XDC on my offline wallet. Boom, shaka, laka. My custody, no government or bank that can't tell me that I can't transact in my Zinfin. So to answer your question, Chef Daddy West, you want to get your cryptocurrency, your XDC offline, order yourself a smart wallet. Better yet, order yourself a complete home banking system, and you can put some XDC in your bank, you can put some XDC on your travel wallet, and you can throw some XDC in your savings wallet also. This might be a stupid question, but when the dollar crashes, what will be the crypto to be valued in? This is a really good question, Rero17. The real good question is, okay, so Bitcoin is worth $30,000 and other cryptos are worth whatever, dollars in US dollars. But if the US dollar crashes, then what do we equate the value of the crypto to? That doesn't make sense. This is why you keep hearing the comment that 95% of cryptos will crash and go to zero, which they will. Only about 5% of the cryptos will be left over, and they will survive the financial crash because their infrastructure is so purposeful for the new use case of our money, for the new infrastructure that's needed, which is why the ISO coins are such an investment, are such a good play, because we know that no matter what happens in our financial system, those coins will still exist, they'll still be floated, and their value will be equated in the new digital CBDC value, or it will be equated via gold, or it will be equated via some type of earthly minerals, something like that, to show some sense of real world value, or create a concept of what's called fair market value, because what created fair market value was the US dollar, which is now not worth anything anymore. So that fair market value would then have to be derived from a different location. Likely it would be derived from gold, which is why you hear a lot of people talking about cryptocurrency being pegged to gold. So where they derive the value, I don't know, but it will come in a digital format instead of a physical fiat format. So therefore, your current cryptocurrencies that you own will be equatable to the new dollar system. How that affects what my Bitcoin's worth or how many XDCs I own, I don't know. All I know is if I own those assets, I have a better opportunity and advantage to structure myself financially when the new reset happens, which is happening now in 2023 and 2024. So I hope that answers your question. Rero17. User Raider77 says, what does your online training cover? Well, I have two online trainings. One is for crypto, one is for NFT. My 2-hour crypto training is for beginners. is for people who don't really know anything about cryptocurrency. I'll teach you where you can find exchanges, where you can buy crypto, how you can send crypto. I'll teach you even the differences between what is a coin, what is a token, what is a blockchain, what is an NFT, what is a smart contract, what is a consensus algorithm, how do different blockchains and different DLTs work, how do I access NFTs, how do I access cryptos, how do I research them, what tools do I have available that give me the benefits and the information I need before I go and access them, and of course, how do I invest in them, how do I navigate the market, how do I look at analytics and statistics, how do I do all these details. All of that is jam-packed literally within a 2-hour window about cryptocurrency. When you come out of it, your head will hurt. So make sure you bring a pen and paper, and we jam all that information along with terms, along with information, along with relevant details into the crypto space. So you position yourself to go into your crypto and financial market or your crypto and financial journey with the knowledge that prepares you so you don't get scammed, you don't make mistakes, you don't subject to buying stuff at the wrong time, and you at least give yourself better preparation to make the right moves. So that's what the crypto training covers, and the NFT training does the exact same thing, but for NFTs. It teaches a little bit more about smart contracts versus cryptocurrency, how a smart contract works, how the metadata works, how owning an NFT and its utility could become benefit. It's not just a picture of an ape, it has a utility such as a real world access or passive income or all kinds of different things, how you might read that metadata and actually find that, how you would buy an NFT, different marketplaces that you can use, what different blockchains those NFTs might be on, how to cross-bridge NFTs, so on and so forth, all jammed in a 1-hour training session with me one-on-one in a video chat for my 1-hour NFT training. So those are the two trainings that I offer, and it's 2-hour or 1 hour, whether you're learning about crypto or NFT. If you are already advanced or intermediate, you probably don't need to take my training course. You can probably just follow my lives, follow my videos. Make sure you're following my TikTok because you can just see my videos that I drop as well. And they drop so much free content and information that you can navigate the market really well as an intermediate or an expert just by watching my lives and watching my videos. But for those people who want direct one-on-one, I need a curriculum, and then after that curriculum, I want the ability to say, but what about this and what about that, and have an open conversation. In those cases, then yes, book a training with me and we'll get you positioned for your for your crypto journey. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not teaching you how to invest in crypto. I'm just here teaching you about crypto, blockchain, cryptography, and this new digital space, and then you can choose to navigate it how you wish. So I hope that answers your question, user Raider 77. If you are new to the crypto space and you really want to get a fundamental understanding, then book an hour or two with me and position yourself properly. One of the best things that people can do that they never do is train themselves. You know how when you get a new job doing anything, the first thing they do is they train you? But people don't do that when they do things in their life. They don't go and take a training course to start their own business. They don't go and take a training course to learn how to fix their car. They don't go take a training course to learn how to invest in crypto. They'll just blindly walk into it and just, oh, I fucked up. I don't understand that. One of the best things that you can do, if you're thinking about, I'm going to go take some of my hard-earned money that I've been giving my time away to own, and for the last fucking 20 years I've been giving away to my bank to own, now I'm going to take it and I'm going to go invest it in an asset, you better take a moment to go do a little bit of training, a little bit of learning, a little bit of reading. You don't even got to take a training class. Learn yourself. Go do some reading. Go do some research and get a little bit of a fundamental understanding before you end up with, okay, I got some crypto, now what do I do with it? Anyone, what do I do with it? Don't be that person, because you're going to lose all your money. And yes, Anthony, when you use anything on the Ethereum network, you will pay the gas fee in ETH. Any ERC20 is on the Ethereum blockchain, therefore the gas fee is in its native asset, ETH. Ooh, 812, you are very welcome. I'm here to share the information. And Michael Hutchison, yes, you can buy some crypto directly from the wallets. We have a link in the wallets where you can buy Ethereum and you can buy Bitcoin, but all the other coins you have to buy on exchange and send to the wallet. And Chris Huntley, which one should you get first? You shouldn't get one first. You should get all three of them. The home banking system. Oh, that's not the home banking. There we go. All three of them. The home banking system, so that you have your home bank, you have your on-the-go wallet when you go places so you can still follow along with the crypto space. And of course, you have your savings wallet. This one also works really good for inheritance. If you're an older person and you want to leave digital money to your children, you buy the cheap $89 one, you just scan some Bitcoin or some Ethereum or whatever crypto you want on it, and then throw the wallet in the garbage. Who cares? All you have to do is give your children the 24-word seed phrase. They can then type that 24-word seed phrase in to any wallet anywhere in the world and recover all of the crypto that you just put on this wallet. So that's a really smart way for you to actually save an inheritance amount of value offline. And all you really have to do is give the kids a 24-word seed phrase, which could even be sealed in an envelope with the executor of your will, and it doesn't even get opened until the time that you pass, so you can leave it as an inheritance. So there's really neat ways of how that savings wallet, that W10, can be utilized along with our password protection, our Xseed Pro and our Xseeds. And then these guys are really your transactionary ones, my home bank and my new wallet that I travel with. So that's the answer to which one you should get. You should get all three of them and get yourself a home banking system. And I see that my coffee has gone cold. So I've been talking for too long because my coffee's gone cold. So I'm going to go reload my coffee. I'm going to put all you guys on pause for 1 minute. So for those of you who are staying along, thanks for hanging out. For those of you who have to go, thanks for being here. Please hit that like, please hit that follow, and please share the live. I'm going to put you on hold for 1 minute, go reload my coffee, and I'll be right back. All right, pause. How do I pause this little guy? There we go, pause live. Be right back, guys. Hang tight. What's up, everybody who is still here and survived the 4-minute break? I'm good to go because I've got hot coffee in my cup now. Oh yeah, what kind of cryptocurrency guy doesn't love some hot coffee? Look at that. SECUX. Yeah, baby. You know how Superman opens up his vest and he shows like the super logo? I do that, but with the SECUX logo. And then I pull out my wallet. Here to save the world. Ooh, 812 ISO coins. Which ones? All of the ISO coins. All of the ISO coins are a very smart play, but don't go buy ISO coins just because I said that they were good. Research them and understand why you own them, because if you don't, when volatility hits, you're going to hit the sell button at the wrong time. Is the metaverse built on the dollar value? Yes and no. It's currently built on the dollar value, but when the dollar crashes, it will be built on the new world value, which won't be the dollar anymore. It'll be a new something, not the dollar. But you will value it the same way that you value something to $1 today. You will just value it to a new digital currency instead. And the value of the metaverse is huge. The metaverse alone is a multi-trillion dollar opportunity. And that's just investing in the metaverse, not counting the whole entire crypto space as a whole. Decentralized finance, play to earn gaming, infrastructure, services, product, media, doesn't even encompass any of that. Only the metaverse is a multi-trillion dollar opportunity. And so ICP and Filecoin will be worth nothing. I'm not understanding where that came from, Anthony. Why would you suggest that ICP and Filecoin would be worth nothing? I don't know. They're not ISO coins, but I never said that only ISO coins will survive. That's not what I said. I said ISO coins have a good utility for why they will survive. Other coins will too, but only 5% of the cryptocurrencies will survive. And with 20,000 cryptocurrencies, 5% equates to a very small amount, but it's more than a couple hundred. Nikki, how do you access my trainings? Go to the very top here of the page. You'll see the little picture of my logo, IHodlLife. If you click that logo, it takes you to the bio in my TikTok. And then there's a link in my TikTok, my Linktree link. And if you hit that, it'll pull you up my service page. And in my service Linktree page, it has all these little links of all the different services that I offer at IHodlLife. And if you scroll down on that page, you'll see book NFT training with Tristan or book crypto training with Tristan, and you just click on that link. It'll take you to my Calendly link, and it will allow you to book either a 2-hour or a 1-hour session, video session, one-on-one with me. Wednesdays is the best day to book with me, or in the evenings. Brian Hall, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you later, my friend. Digital Rose, I can't answer that question for you. Our cryptocurrency payment terminals are something that we keep a little bit secret because we haven't fully launched them to the world. So I can't show the device too much, and I can't tell you the details on it at this time. There you go. So Truly Bleeding Red. He just told me what the complete banking system is in US dollars. It comes in at 279 US dollars. So I know that's 375 Canadian. That works out to 279 US. So for all of my American followers here, if you want to order our home banking system, you're going to get it for $279. And I know that if you order a Nano X, I think they're getting close to $200 now. So for $279, you get all three of our amazing smart wallets with big virtual screens on them. Man, I'm telling you, we are setting the bar for the rest of the industry to catch up. And yes, I am on YouTube. You can also go to my picture over here, go to the link in my bio, hit my Linktree link, and at the bottom, you'll also see a link there where you can join my YouTube, do my trainings, join my Discord, go to our store and buy a smart wallet. All the links are there in my Linktree. Just go to my bio, the link in my bio, and you can access that by hitting the picture up here in the corner. So yes, I am on YouTube, but the only thing I post on YouTube is I post recordings of these lives. I don't have anything else posted on YouTube. I started posting 3 or 4 videos on there, and then I just stopped and never posted anything. And then I started doing lives, and I started recording them and just posting my live on there because I go for several hours sometimes, and people can't be here for the whole time. So I post it on live so people can go back, they can watch what they want. Or if anyone loves me that much, they can go binge watch my show for 2 or 3 hours on a weekend and learn all kinds of crypto information. In fact, you can educate yourself really well in the Web3 space just by watching all my videos on TikTok and just by watching all my videos on YouTube. When you are doing that, please don't forget to drop a like, don't forget to drop a share, don't forget to, write a comment, tell me that you like my hat, something like that. What do I think about XRP, Latitude, Crypto, and Menadaz? I think XRP is an amazing fundamental utility coin of our future, and anybody in the crypto space who doesn't own XRP doesn't have the time to do proper research. And you're absolutely right, Cotty. There's lawyers, financial people in the world who are very good at what they do, and they have no idea what crypto is. They have no idea what a seed phrase is. There's a new financial system being rolled out, and most of the world is very blind to it. Yes, ate, I did get some coffee. I am a coffee lover. Look at them big yellow teeth on me. You don't get those yellow teeth from not drinking a million coffees a day. Among other things. All right, where are we at? Are these wallets quantum safe? If you're talking about quantum computation, they are the safest way that you can keep assets on the planet, and there is no quantum computation in today's current registry that can hack them. Gus, good question. What's going to happen with credit cards after the banks collapse? Credit cards will change from the traditional fiat financial system to the digital CBDC system. So you'll still get a Visa card, but instead of going and paying from your bank account, you'll get a Visa card that will be linked to your digital CBDC account. It'll operate the exact same way, and if you think about it, your credit card is 100% digital. When have you ever transacted with cash with your credit card? So the only difference is the value is going to be coming out of your digital CBDC account, which will be an app on your phone or an app on your smart wallet, as opposed to a bank account that you currently have now. Sandbox. Uwe asks about Sandbox. Sandbox is also a metaverse. It is a really good metaverse. There's a lot of banks that are entering that metaverse to build infrastructure in it. So Sandbox is going to be a really great metaverse in the future and a great investment opportunity for those who own the Sand token. However, or the Sand coin, I should say, it's native to that. No, it is a token. It's built on top of Ethereum. So Sand is a token. It's built on top of the Ethereum blockchain. And although I do like Sand, and although I do think that it will grow and it will be a good investment for people, I actually like Mana better. I invest in Decentraland, in Mana. I do know that JP Morgan Chase recently put their banking infrastructure into Decentraland, and I do think it's going to be a better long-term play than what Sand is. If you've got enough money to invest in both, great, do that. I chose one of the two because there's other metaverse plays out there outside Sand and Mana that I'm interested in. So when I choose between Mana or Sand, I didn't choose Sand, and I do have an investment in Mana instead. So maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong, but that's just my take on Mana and Sand, and I personally like Mana better. I find Mana to be a little bit more mature, and I find Sand to be more for children, and for that reason, I think Mana or Decentraland will have more future engagement than what Sandbox will. That doesn't mean that neither one will or won't be successful. That's just my personal take on those metaverse plays. Nikki Bassinger says, thanks for the answers. Hey, Nikki Bassinger, you're very welcome. I am here for the IHodlLife community to share my cryptocurrency knowledge, which is quite vast, and I hope that it's helping you on your cryptocurrency and blockchain journey. Keep in mind, everyone, I am not a financial advisor. I am not here to tell you what cryptocurrencies you should buy. I am not here to teach you some get-rich-quick scheme. I'm just a crypto nerd that understands there's a new financial revolution that's happening, and for the first time ever, every human being in the world has the opportunity to take advantage of the revolution, to take advantage of getting in and positioning themselves at the right time. For the first time ever, you don't need to have clout. You don't need to have $1 million friends. You don't need to have a certain bank account. Anybody can just get involved right now. All they require is the aptitude to pay attention. And the opportunity is so great, it's so big, that you don't even have to be rich to get into it. You could invest $10 a month and create generational wealth over the next year of your life. Did you hear what I just said? $10 a month, how much would that be in a year? and you can create generational wealth. You don't believe me? Go buy $100 worth of Shiba Inu in 2020 and tell me what it's worth today. This is the opportunity that cryptocurrency has opened to the world in a decentralized, anyone can come to the table method that has never happened before. But 99.9% of the world discards the opportunity in fear and ignorance. Street Villy says, I am from Canada and I buy off IHodl. IHodl, I think, is better for United States. If you're in Canada, I wouldn't use IHodl. I would recommend using KuCoin or Crypto.com if you're in Canada. And yes, if you try to attach your Scotiabank, Scotia may not let you buy directly, but CIBC will let you buy directly, at least for now, before they disappear. And yes, Tangerine does work also. Lucas Brunel, I agree. I think sand is a little bit more for kids, and I think that there's a limited niche there for adoption as opposed to worldwide adoption of something like of Decentraland, where it could be for kids and it could also be for everybody else too. Will the lawsuit against Meta change crypto? No. Everyone in crypto space is going to get a lawsuit. It's all part of one big Hollywood movie to make you scared of digital assets so you don't invest and you don't gain financial freedom. So someone's going to get sued, someone's going to crash, somebody's a scandal, somebody robbed the market, somebody hacked somebody's DeFi, something is going to be televised to you so you don't invest in the greatest opportunity of anyone's lifetime. There has never been an opportunity this big ever in the history of mankind. That's how big this opportunity is for anyone who has the aptitude to pay attention and harnesses just a tiny little bit of patience. And it's not just the last one in our lifetime, truly bleeding red. It's the only time. Never before in our history have we had the national reserve currency go to zero and a new financial system be reset. Never before has this happened. People who today are zeroinaires are going to become instant billionaires when the switch flips. And yes, U8, I see that you follow JV Coach and Calvin Hill. Those guys are also really great influencers. I've seen a little bit of their content as well. Really great guys. It looks like they've got their heads wrapped around what's going on, and they have some pretty solid content. And yes, I think that they fall in line with what I talk about and what I discuss. I think that they would probably agree with about 99.9% of what I'm talking. I think that they feel the same way towards where we are going. And you're right, Lucas, it's like the internet in the 90s. The opportunity to invest in the internet in the 90s made a wave of new millionaires and new billionaires called the dot-com boom. Well, now we have what's called the blockchain or the cryptography or decentralization boom. And so many people are going to miss out on it because they just ignorantly discard it. And really all they have to do is just pay attention. And what are the two that I said to buy cryptocurrency in Canada? I like Coinbase, KuCoin, and Crypto.com. Those are the three that I use the most. I use Coinbase to look at my crypto, to look at the market, and I use KuCoin and Crypto.com to buy almost every crypto that I want. Almost every one that I want is available between those two exchanges. Not every exchange has every crypto available. You might try to buy a crypto on one exchange and you can't get it. But then you go to another exchange and they do have it, but they don't have another one. That's just the way that the exchanges are. So you may need to use one or two or three different exchanges to access all of the cryptos that you want. Again, I use Crypto.com and KuCoin to accent just about every crypto I want. And then Coinbase I use just as a visual because I like how their watch list is set up. For anyone who's new here, we're here at 28,000 likes. Let's see, we're at 3 o'clock here. We're going to go for about another hour before we take a break, and then we'll come back later this evening and start up the show again because I need to eat some food and take a break. I can only do it for so many hours here talking. So we'll carry on for a little bit while longer here, and then we'll take a break and come back later this evening. So for those of you that are around this evening, you'll be able to join back in and we'll talk more about home banking. For anyone who's new here, just joining in, welcome to the IHodlLife community. I'm Tristan Schroeder. I'm the founder and CEO of IHodlLife, which is the world's best cryptocurrency and Web3 community. Don't forget to hit that like while you're here if you love the content. Don't forget to hit that follow if you're not already following along. And please share the live so that it shares to more people's For You page and we can have more people join in to the best Web3 community. You can hit the link right up here in the top corner where you see the picture of my company's logo, IHodlLife, and it will take you to my bio, to the top of my TikTok bio, and you will see my Linktree link. You can click on my Linktree link and it will take you to my service page. All of our offerings, one-on-one crypto training, one-on-one NFT training, access to the ZinFin XDC new blockchain that just released, access to our store to get yourself the world's best offline digital wallets, access to our seed phrase protection, which you will find on there as well, along with some links to our metaverse and all kinds of cool things. So go check out the link in my bio. Tristan here at IHodlLife. And Little Street Villy, to answer your question, no, Scotiabank does not work for buying on Coinbase. You need to use CIBC. So if you don't have a CIBC account, go open up a CIBC account just for your crypto account. And it's good to do that anyway. It's good to have a bank account that you use only for buying your crypto. It makes it really easy come tax time. So for anyone that's new here, please hit that like. We're going to try to get ourselves up to 100,000 likes. I don't think we're going to do that before we run out of time today because I've got some errands I need to do this afternoon. But that's all right. Let's see if we can get ourselves up past the 30,000 mark. And then what we will do is we'll join back in later this evening. So if you're new here, hit that like, hit that follow, and drop your comments. If you want to know something about the Web3 space, cryptocurrency, NFTs, blockchain, cryptography, smart contracts, the new banking system, the new ISO digital financial infrastructure that's being rolled out, or just anything in general as far as entrepreneurial spirits go, drop your comments and we'll bring them up here in the conversation and we'll chat about it. Josh1727, he wants to know, what are my thoughts on Gala? Well, I've mentioned before that Gala is actually going to be, it's an ERC20 token, so it's built on top of Ethereum. So for anyone who wanted to own Gala on our digital wallets, you wouldn't need to send Gala to Gala. You would just buy your Gala on your exchange, and then you would go on your digital smart wallet. Because it's an Ethereum token, you would just press Ethereum, and then you would just scan it to the Ethereum QR code, and it would auto-populate on the wallet for you because it's a smart wallet. So that's how you would do that, putting your Gala on the wallet. And Gala focuses on media. We all know how important this TikTok is for everyone to join in and get this information. We all know how important YouTube is. We all understand the narrative of Twitter and things like that. So you can understand why Gala might be a future fundamental use case as far as media goes. They're working on play to earn. They're working on metaverse. They're working on media, which is the narrative to the people. So for all of those reasons, and they're built on a very secure blockchain, which is Ethereum. So for all of those reasons, Gala may have a very bright future. And of course, you can keep that cryptocurrency on our offline digital smart wallet. So if you've gone to our store at www.IHodlLife.com and you got yourself some digital smart wallets to keep your cryptocurrency and assets on, you can hold your Gala offline in your custody. What banks work in Canada for Uphold, CIBC, and Tangerine? Nikki Cabasinger. Sorry for everyone whose name I say wrong. I can't read anybody's name. It's too small on my screen. But anyway, Nikki, we'll shorten it up to that. Nikki says, I'm a newbie, but this is awesome. Nikki, you know what? It's crazy you just said that because I was just thinking that you're so awesome. User 787 says, thank you for helping me see, understand, and participate with taking action. And that's the most important thing. You know, you'll hear a common sentence. People always say, knowledge is power. And I always like to say, knowledge is not power. Application of knowledge is power. You can know everything, but if you don't apply that knowledge, it becomes useless. Kind of like you could have the biggest muscles in the world, but if you don't lift anything, the muscles are useless. So therefore, you have to apply the actual knowledge. So specialized knowledge is important. And knowledge is definitely power when used in full application. So when you learn something, it's most important to understand, but how do I use that information in the real world? So user 787 with a whole bunch of other numbers behind it. You're welcome. Foxy Lynn. You are listening. You said very informative. Listening from Trinidad. Hey, that's fantastic. I love that my lives reach all over the world. It seems cool to me that people from all over the world are tuning in and listening to me babble my mouth on about cryptocurrency and blockchain. I think that's just fantastic, and I'm glad to see that all around the world there's some like-minded people loving this new digital space, or at least paying attention and trying to get involved in it. So welcome from Trinidad. I'm up here in Canada. Ramon, the best place to buy cryptocurrency in Canada. I like to use crypto.com, which is an app you can download on your phone. And I like to use KuCoin, also an app that you can download on your phone, connect your bank card, buy your crypto. The crypto is now on the exchange, and then you can scan it or send it to your offline wallet. So crypto.com and KuCoin is where I access most of my crypto, and I use Coinbase as the site that I go to kind of watch the market, look at all the coins, because I can build my own watch list of the coins I like to watch. And yes, these smart wallets work all around the world. You can use them in the United States for the person asking. You can use them in Canada. You can use them in China. You can use them everywhere in the world. Digital Rose, the merchant product, is not on our site. It's not available yet. And thanks, Nikki. I can call you, oh, it's Nick, not Nikki. So I can call you Nick. What up, Nick? Looks like Cody has to go. See you later, Cody. Thanks for joining in to another IHodlLife Live. We're going to take a break here in a few minutes anyway, and then I'll join you guys later this evening after I get some free time to get some stuff done myself today. So JP says, can you please rehearse the topic? I just joined. Well, you'll have to join in a little bit later, JP, because we're just winding down the live right now, and we're going to open it up a little bit later after I get some dinner and get some things done. But we're talking about home banking. We're talking about self-custody. We're talking about our new digital smart wallets that allow you to take custody of your finances instead of keeping your money in your banks. It allows you to keep your cryptocurrency in your custody, in your possession, so that you can transact with your money outside of your bank and outside of your government's control, therefore giving you full ownership and custody of your finances, unlike today, where you probably don't have full custody of your finances, meaning your money is likely sitting in a bank, and you may or may not know that the money in your bank doesn't belong to you. And if the bank closes their doors tomorrow, there's nothing you can do about that. It's not your money. No one's coming to save you. No one's coming to say, oh, well, here's your money back, sir. Not going to happen. You're just not going to have any. So if you don't have some type of assets to hedge your money into, you might want to hit that like, you might want to hit that follow and follow along right here in the IHodlLife community, because you might, or you might not, just pick up some very valuable information. 0812 says, go get a sandwich and come back quick. Well, I have a bunch of errands I need to do. So I need to leave the house. I need to go do some things. I need to get out of my office and do a bunch of things. So I will do that. And then I will be back later to open up a live tonight. So if you're around tonight, you will catch me in my live again today. We're at 30,000 likes. Let's see how many more we can go before we close up the live this afternoon. Thanks for everybody that's tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to hit the follow, share the live, and most importantly, go check out our store at www.IHodlLife.com, and you can order your home banking system today. How do I add XDC to my wallet? Well, you take the wallet, you plug it into your computer, and then on the left-hand side where it shows all the cryptos, you're going to see one of them that says EVM chains. Click on EVM chains, and then it's going to say add EVM chain. You're going to go to add EVM chain, and then type in XDC and click add. Simple as that. And now you have XDC chain added on the wallet, and now you can just QR scan over any QR scan over any XDC crypto to the wallet anytime you want. So the first thing you need to do to get the XDC address on your wallet is plug it into your computer and click on the EVM chains on the left side, and then of course add EVM chain, and it's going to just be a little search bar. What EVM chain do you want to add? And you're just going to type the name XDC in there. It'll auto populate, double click it. That's the one you want to add. It's really, really easy. Gus asks, what are my thoughts on Audius? Well, Audius is basically the new Spotify. It's the blockchain-based Spotify. So if you think investing in Spotify was a good idea in, 10 years ago, then that would be like investing in Audius today. Nikki says, I am an international certified speaker and educator on the digital dental industry and software. Well, that's interesting because your digital dentistry software is very quickly going to be integrated with a device like this, which means my data, my dental records, don't look at my big yellow teeth because you're a dentist person, my dental records for my big yellow gummies there will all be encapsulated on the blockchain, on an NFT, so that if I'm from Canada, but I show up in Trinidad and I need to go have my teeth looked at, they don't need to call Canada. They don't need to call my dentist. They don't need to see my x-rays. I'm just going to go in there. I'm going to show them my NFT. This is going to be an NFT of my teeth as an example. And they're going to be able to access the metadata of that NFT. And it's going to have all my data, all my information. They're going to be able to see every piece of things that was done in my mouth since I was a child for my teeth and my, or, you know, that type of thing, which gives them the ability to not just know what's going on in my teeth now, but a history of everything that's been done from any dentist anywhere at any time, readily available for the person who's working on your face right now. So that's where that dental industry is going to utilize blockchain technology along with inventory control for all of its medicines, for all of its products, and for all of its infrastructure used in the dental industry. JP, how many hours break? I don't know. I'm not timing it. I'm just going to stop and I'm just going to go enjoy my afternoon and do some things I need to do. And whenever I happen to mosey my lazy ass back here into my office, I'll decide to turn my live back on and get going. So there's no time frame, but I will be back later this evening opening up a live. So I'll catch you all then. So I don't know how much time, you'll just have to follow along. But if you're following along, which means if you've hit the follow button, you will get a notification when I do go live. Anyone who happens to follow my page, when I do go live, you will get a notification saying, hey, that guy went live again, come join. And Nikki says she likes my speech and presentation. Well, you know, Nikki, imagine how good it would be if I had nice white pearlies. Imagine that if they were just like, you know, those guys that when they smile, it's like, man, like, are those teeth or are those fucking chiclets? If I had white pearlies like that, man, would I be a presenter. Woo-wee! But, you know, we work with the package we've got. Digital Rose, you're very welcome. I hope I answered all of your questions. Let's get 50,000 before you go to lunch, Gus says. Oh, I don't know about that, guys. You guys better burn your fingerprints off right now and keep hitting that like if you plan on getting to 30,000. We're at 31,000. What do you think? Do you think we can at least hit 40? Should we get another 9,000 up there on the likes? Come on, guys, hit that like, hit that follow if you enjoy my content, and of course, share the live. We'll get a few more people in here hitting that like also. Let's see if we can hammer up, you know, 8,500 more likes and get to 40K before we shut it down here. Hey, there you go. Nick is actually Nikika, which is actually Nick is he. So there you go. In today's world, who knows what's a she and what's a he? You know, I could identify as a basketball for all you fucking know. I do that with vaccination. They're like, sir, are you vaccinated? I'm like, well, I identify as being vaccinated, if that means anything. No, I'm not vaccinated, but I identify. And you have to respect how I identify. It doesn't matter if it's real or not. I mean, I could have a fucking 10-inch dick, but if I want to be a girl, I'm allowed to be a girl. So, if I'm not vaccinated, but I want to be vaccinated, then I can still tell you that I identify as being vaccinated. And you have no choice but to agree with it and go along with it, or you are going against my constitutional rights as an individual and freedoms. Yeah. And yes, Digital Rose, they are veneers or teeth caps. Nick, send me some teeth caps. One of these days I'm going to go buy one of those little inserts that like make your teeth perfect, and I'm going to smile. And you're all going to be like, whoa! And then I'm going to take them off and my teeth are going to work 10,000 times worse. Oh, fuck, that's funny. Yes, Nick, I identify as being vaccinated. Please let me on the airplane. Please, I identify. Lucas, I think you understand where I'm coming from. Well, you know, a lot of people are still sleeping. You know, there's actually people in the world today, after all of this has happened, and today, that still think that the vaccination is a vaccination. Like, they still don't understand it's not a vaccine. They still don't understand it's not good for you. They still don't understand that the governing elite completely fucked mankind, and you still haven't woken up to it, even though there's rampaging going on all over the world and proof that we can clearly explain that it was not a vaccination and what we were told it wasn't that at all. So either you are really stupid or you just can't admit that you were wrong, so you keep thinking that it's something good, but it's really not. And that's the actual truth. Talk about 1% and 95% of people being sleeping. What do I do? Stick this in my arm? Okay. Fuck. Sorry to all you vaccinated people if I've offended you, but I don't really give a fuck. Do you know that they posted on the Toronto newspaper, I have a copy of it, they posted on the newspaper, all unvaccinated people, quote unquote, all unvaccinated people deserve to die. This is posted on the front of our newspaper. That's how much of a scandal and mindfuck that whole thing was. Not only to convince you to go voluntarily poison yourself, but to then turn against the people who are smarter than you and didn't go and poison themselves. You want to know the new Bitcoin and the new digital gold? Unvaccinated sperm. Oh yeah. What makes them yellow? Is it the coffee? It's the coffee and the marijuana. I smoke more weed than Snoop Dogg, and I drink more coffee than Van Hout. The combination of the two will give you yellow teeth. And I've always naturally, even since I was a kid, had slightly yellowed teeth. Some people don't have generally bright white teeth. So I've always had naturally not really bright white teeth. I never had like chiclet white teeth. And then of course my habits just made it even worse. So then they went from tainted slightly yellow to like, you know, sunshine yellow. Make a 3D intraoral scan, intraoral scan. Make a 3D intraoral scan and I'll make a new one for you. Man, would I ever love that. I really would. I really, really would. Where am I from? I am from Ontario, Canada. I'm from everywhere in Canada, to be honest. I travel back and forth from east to west in Canada, but I'm currently in Ontario, Canada. And you're right, Jason. The problem with it is traveling for work. You're absolutely right. 15-minute cities coming to you. Gus says, I understand now why mine are yellow too. Don't worry, Gus. We can stand beside each other and we can start a new like yellow teeth team. Welcome to the yellow teeth team, brah. It's okay, because I'll tell you guys something. I'll tell you something really important. One of the most important things maybe I could ever teach anyone following my lives is it doesn't matter what color your teeth are, and it doesn't matter what color your skin is, and it doesn't matter what color your eyes are. What matters is the color of your personality. What matters is, are you the type of human being that's going to help the human being beside you when they need to be helped, not you need to be helped? Are you the kind of human being that can genuinely choose to be happy in your own nature and you don't require someone else to make you happy? More so, you can exude that nature to other people and change them from being unhappy to happy. Those are the important details. Now back to the yellow teeth team. We're all going to see Nick, and Nick's going to get us all whitened up. Was that a racist joke? No, it wasn't. Shut it. Jason is going for beers. Jason, don't drink beer. It's bad for your health. Try water instead. Drop the beer. Think about it. That beer is going to cost you, I don't know what it is where you are, but in Canada, one beer is $7. That's $7. Do you know how many mana I can buy with $7? Do you know that? Do you know I could buy almost 1/4 of an avalanche for $7? Do you know how many XDC coins I could buy for $7? Fuck having a beer for $7. I'll drink my water and buy some XDC. Drop the beer, pick up crypto. I'm just teasing you, Jason. Have a good time. Have a pint for me, brother. Panda Man, that's right. Drop the beer, buy crypto. I'm just teasing you. You guys know me. I'm a fun character. I'll always poke at you. If you leave the door open, I will walk through it and poke you. So thanks everybody for coming out here. Where are we at? We're at 35.3. Come on, guys. Let's get to 40. Let's do it. Let's do it before I shut down. Come on, hit that like. Please, everyone that's here, burn off your fingertip. Hit that like. Double finger it. Brrr. and we'll get here to 40,000 likes, and then we'll shut down the live for a few hours until I come back later this evening, because I have some errands I need to get done this afternoon. I'll be back on tonight to talk more about home banking, to talk about cryptocurrency, to talk about the world of financials, and of course entrepreneurial spirits, and anything else that you guys happen to drop in the topic. We're a whole web of specialized knowledge over here at IHodlLife, and we're very happy to share it with the community. And yes, everything is going digital. It doesn't matter. None of us have a choice about that. So all we can do is position ourselves how we can navigate it and get ourselves, the best opportunity possible for us and our families. What are the best coins that I've chosen? Well, you're just going to have to follow along to find out all of the cryptocurrencies that I talk about on a regular basis. So make sure you hit that like, U8. Make sure you hit that follow, U8, and you are following along. You'll see when I go live, you'll see my videos, you'll see my YouTubes, and little by little, you'll put the pieces together of building a killer, what I would call a killer portfolio. I will remind you, I do not offer financial advice. I'm just a crypto nerd that happens to share a lot of knowledge about the cryptography, blockchain, and Web3 space, and you as a community are welcome to take that information and use it as you choose. And what bank do I use in Canada to purchase cryptos? I use CIBC. They're probably the best bank that I have found so far for purchasing crypto directly. Royal Bank won't allow you. Scotiabank sometimes allows you, but it's limited. Tangerine does allow you, but it doesn't connect with everybody. It's a little bit harder to use. And CIBC seems to be the easiest one as far as Canadians go, to just attach to a website or an app and hit the buy button and buy it right off my debit card. Sometimes I don't even have to list it as a bank. I can just list it as a Visa card, because my debit card is a debit Visa. So it's not actually connected to my bank. It's connected to my Visa card, which is a bank card anyway. But sometimes you can trick the exchange to let you buy from your card, but not your bank, even though it's the same freaking account. But the exchange is a bit stupid that way. And yes, CIBC does work. That's who I currently use to buy cryptocurrency. I used it today to buy some quant. BMO, I have no idea. I don't use BMO. I don't bank with them, so I have no idea if they work or not. Thanks everybody for hitting the likes. Look at that. We're at 39.2. Wow, you guys did that in like a snap. It took us, hours to get to 30,000, but the last 9,000, you guys are just like, fuck that. And then boom, right there. All right, so congratulations to you guys. You're awesome. You're rock. I love it. I love you guys for being part of the best community. And you know what? Later today, why don't we give away some free shit? I love giving away some free shit, and we've always got cool, dope, awesome stuff over here at the IHodlLife community. So make sure you join in later tonight when I come back to do a live, and we're going to give away some prizes just for hanging out in the IHodlLife community. Nick, if you're in the EU and you're looking to buy a cryptocurrency, you need to do a little bit of research, because where you can access crypto changes depending on where you're located in the world. So the exchanges that I use to buy crypto might not work for you because you live in a different location. So you may have to do a little bit of research, Google, grab a few forums, poke around your nose around some social media sites and see where are people around me accessing their crypto, and that might help guide you to the best exchange for you. And don't be afraid to try 2 or 3 or 4 different exchanges until you find one that you like the user face or you feel comfortable buying your crypto from. I personally use 3 different exchanges to access my crypto. And quant, where do you buy your quant? I buy mine on crypto.com. Gus, let's see if you're lucky for the prize today. I don't know, but somebody is going to win some free shit. I love nothing more than giving away free shit to people, especially when they're in the community. They're throwing in some effort to hit some likes. They're sharing the live. They're posting questions, and they're genuinely trying to learn to better themselves in a financial situation. And I really love giving stuff away to those kinds of people because they deserve it. All right, guys. Well, we hit 40K. Congratulations, everyone. I'm going to take a break, go chill out, and get a whole bunch of errands done that I need to do this afternoon. And I will be back later this evening after dinner time for a couple more hours to continue live, talk about home banking system. So in the meantime, while I'm gone, you can hit the link in my bio. You can go visit our store, and you can get yourself ordered your home banking system. No more CIBC, no more TD, no more all these banks. It's time to be the custodian of your money and your finances in your self-custody. So when everyone else wakes up and their bank machine doesn't spit out any money anymore, you own your assets in your custody. Tristan over here at IHodlLife, the best Web3 community, and of course our Web3 store, www.IHodlLife.com. IHodlLife.com, and you can order your smart wallets and products today. Tristan, I'm the CEO and founder. See you later. Join back here in a few hours. Ciao, everybody.